What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory's Halcyon Unbound. No, you didn't. You didn't get it. No, you got nothing. You got nothing.
Fuck!
Ah! I try and fake. I have to double fake now.
He fakes us out.
I had to do the
He's
double
like,
fake.
They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. I gotta screw with them.
I have to double fake them. Double fake.
You're like, huh?
Absolutely. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Tablestory's Halcyon Unbound. How's everybody doing today? Welcome to the show. I hope everybody's ready to be, just destroyed today. I mean,
Wow.
You already started that off last episode.
Listen,
Keep it
Ryan.
real.
Cool.
Listen,
Okay, we're-
I wake up every day with that assumption, my friend. So I'm here to play.
excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah.
just-
I assume nobody caught you up from last week there,
No.
Goobers.
God.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so sorry.
What?
Oh no.
Dan
I
didn't.
spend a weekend with my girlfriend I see once a month, maybe, and you fuck everything up? What the hell?
It'll be fine. It's fine, guys.
Everything is fine.
I'm just saying,
Did chat not tell you?
No, nobody told me anything.
Oh,
Everything
wow.
is
I love my
fine.
community for
We're
that
all
because
dead.
it's like, I'm not.
Every
We're all
should,
dead.
who wants to tell him?
There's nothing to tell.
You're the only one
Everything
alive
is
and you're supposed
fine.
to bring
Yeah,
back
okay.
time and shit.
All right, one of two things. Either everything went to shit or you're all fucking liars and everything's fine.
Well, one of us had to re-roll.
We're currently fine.
For real? Who? What happened? What the fuck?
Everything is fine.
Fuck you, Dan.
Oh, is it Dan's character? Did Dan's character die?
No.
Everything's fine.
Oh, okay, good.
No,
Maybe
nobody
we should
died.
do some shout outs.
Nobody died. Everything's
Shut
fine.
up, Dan. Tell me the fuck it is. Who died? What happened? I want to know.
No one died.
No one died. Everything's fine. Well, it's not
Everything's
fine,
fine.
but
You bastard.
It's not fine. Everything
You
is
told me everything is fine,
fucked.
Whack.
Everything is fucked,
PB,
Goobers.
you used your bullshit emotions on me and it worked and I hate it.
this is the real reason.
Sabotage.
The real reason that
So-
Goobers did not want Clear Waters back in the playlist because
Yeah.
it actually affected him.
It's actually in verse now. It just makes
Jay
me
went in
hate
on it, and I just was like, "All right, I'm gonna have his back."
Yeah.
this
definitely.
yes-anding thing is too good with this group. It's
Yeah,
dangerous.
Listen,
it's so
It's
good.
dangerous, all right?
to be fair.
Me and Dan have gone down that yes and well, and it goes nowhere. It goes nowhere but darkness. Did you see what we did yesterday?
No one's dead. But I think
I was a serial
we're all
killer
about
for a
to
moment.
I think we're all about to die.
Yeah, I
okay,
think
well,
we
that's
are.
not-
Yeah, actually.
That's not
like
that's,
actual.
yeah.
Well, it's a good thing you're not with us because you'll survive the re-roll.
We're in Canada, bud.
Oh, nice. What the hell? Oh, sweet.
Oh, sweet.
Shit.
No, man.
Oh, shuck.
Shuck.
Call Ezekiel.
It blows
Let's go.
up here.
Shucking.
Oh,
Oh wait, Ezekiel has different context here, right? Ezekiel, the oh my God, what? They're farmers. Oh my God. No, the people who have those names, they live
Amish.
Amish. Jesus Christ.
Mennonites.
Amish, yes. Amish, Ezekiel, and Bob the farmer from down the road.
Me 15 years ago.
Time to go shucking, kids.
Welcome to the show, everybody.
Hey, caffeine. That sounds like a good idea.
It was a long walk for a short drink of water.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
Is that your face on your mug?
You stare into the abyss. It stares back.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, PB, you need a Jeff Goldblum mug.
Yeah, that would be a
Right.
good idea, actually.
Yeah, have the handle be his legs.
You
What
just
am I doing?
You're tickling
Well,
your teeth every time you go and grab a
don't
sip.
worry about it. You
Oh
just
my
you just
God.
grab a thigh when you take a sip.
Grab one of Jeff Goldblum's meaty thighs.
He's got like the biggest
Whack
legs
heard it.
ever, just like looping around.
Look, his feet are doing the frog thing, and then the rest of the mug is him diving into a cup of coffee.
I mean, they have the
Why
mug
are you a
with this.
streamer, Jay? You should be a product manager.
I should be a streamer.
They have the mug, PB. They don't. It's not. The legs aren't the loop, the handle for the mug.
It's not worth it.
Yeah,
100% no. 100% no.
If it's not his legs or his dick, I don't want it.
Wow. Wow.
How
Wow.
does
That's
one?
that's
Blue man.
that's a quote for Jay.
Dude, he's the dad of the world. Okay.
Why don't
he
we?
likes being called daddy. He's admitted
Does.
this.
Why don't we go around the room? Let's introduce our players. I think this is a good way to introduce Jay. Jay, why don't you start us off there?
Hi, everyone. It's me, Jay. Today, I'll be playing Achilles for you. He's a time-traveling harbinger from the future. Come back to tell everyone that someone that he didn't know that he knew up until now, that he now knows that he knows, was going to destroy the world. And now that he knows one of his classmates is the person that he thought that he knew, well, she doesn't know that he knew and didn't know that he knew that she destroys the world. And
You have half of that.
it's
And then
crazy.
you just went left field.
Shit's crazy out
But-
here. Achilles is currently in the good old Yukon with a terrified look on his face and hates Leggett with a passion currently.
Why would he hate Leggett? That's just not nice at all.
No, I'm gonna let
You didn't say you
tell him that.
hated Leggett. Excuse you.
Well, currently in the moment, his eyes burn with a righteous fire that the world has not seen since whenever it was back when Achilles first took the name and the mantle. So,
Sure.
but you know, later on when we get home, maybe it'll be fine.
Yeah, who knows? Everything's
I know.
fine.
I think it's important that we see Jay's flow chart whenever Jay starts to talk about the time travel.
You know what's
Just
you know
real
what's funny
quick
though
for
is
the
like
MP3 listeners, just in case you don't know the current timeline. Basically, future Jay got pulled into the present because future PB is batshit, but present PB isn't as batshit as future PB. So
But
this
still
group
batshit.
pulled young PB, who's not that batshit, into the
At all.
present to stop somewhat batshit PB with old Jay, but like kind of young Jay because he's from the future, you know. And
future
then-
Jay. Future.
Yeah, you know, and then future Jay and young PB from the past have come together in the present to stop present PB from becoming present PB in the future. And that's
That's
Achilles.
about right.
Yeah, thanks for hanging.
That's also raw. So
If you hear
Nice.
a ringing or
Thanks.
rushing water, call 911.
Yeah.
The most appropriate quote I could possibly think of was a random quote
You want a raw dog and Johnny?
from Billy the Chimp.
Really, I do. Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
And I feel
High
like
five,
it's the
Lonnie.
most
Fuck is-
applicable quote.
Call Betty White.
Yeah. Speaking of Betty White, Dan.
Hi, I'm Betty White. I play a character named Domestic Dan here on Twitch. And let me tell you. Anyway, I was smelling toast a little bit during Jay's explanation of time. So we're doing okay now.
Wow.
You taste copper at all? Are you winking at us?
Is blinking with only one eye? Because I think that's how I blink
Oh
now.
God, this is how we lose Betty White. It's time travel. No, no, you're a national treasure.
Goobers,
That's how she stayed
you're gonna
around
jinx
so
it,
long.
And globally, the world is going to blame us if you've jinxed it. So, just saying.
She's got
I
her own
play
screen on my channel. I will mourn.
Betty
her.
White
Sorry, go
here as Legate. There's the Aegis Super Soldier. I'm the Aegis Soldier. That's what I am. I'm Aegis. I'm Aegis Super Soldier, okay? I am. Why is that a bad thing? Listen, there's nothing
on.
wrong
Thank
with
you,
that.
Jay. Thank you, Jay.
Aegis. Aegis. We're in
Sounds like you're
Canada. It's
ageist.
fine.
Like you're against old
No, we're in
people.
Canada right now. It's Aegis. All right. Thank you. I needed a pity laugh there.
Just laugh,
Anyway,
please.
Just laugh. So yeah, I play a soldier. That's about as good as we're gonna get because everything's fine from last episode. Everything's fine.
totally fine.
someone who knows exactly what happened last episode, Goobers.
Hi. Last episode, all of us grew up. And after we got done going to Disney World, Betty White flew in and gave us sliced bread and said, "This is younger than me, but you know what's better than all of this? Our friendship." And we danced into the sunset. It was a wonderful show. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you guys on the next season of Halcyon. Bye, everybody. Bye. Whack, do the thing. Whack, do the.
Who wants to be a millionaire?
Hi.
The island.
I'm Goobers515. I was not here last week. I was spending a wonderful weekend with my girlfriend who was visiting from out of town. I play Rufus Scraps Twibbles, and he is the genius who kind of runs Aegis, but not. He kind of does, but doesn't. He's a smart boy. And that's all you need to know.
Let's just give him a minute to wink it out.
Okay, I'm good.
PB.
Hello. Hi, I'm Pumpkinberry, but basically what's happening with my character was already explained. So, passing the buck. What?
That's so
I feel like
do that.
I feel like I just
Yeah.
kind of wanted to introduce you as, "Hey, it's PB." Oh my God! Today, because it was there was some screaming, PB.
Yeah. Sorry.
I feel like it's appropriate of what Genova tweeted. By the way, if you guys can click on that.
Was that
What was it?
screaming
In-
over
in
on
chat.
Pumpkinberry's channel?
Yes.
Yeah, it was.
No.
It was.
No.
Every Fridays is Fright Night, so I was playing a game called Darkwood, and it was scary. Okay, it was
So
really
good.
scary. Yeah.
Did you pick up your cat and did you pick up Atlas and scream into Atlas?
My cat?
Yeah.
No.
Someone checkmark screams into cat.
She called
No.
into her cat one of the episodes.
I
Also,
did.
like, she
One of them.
hit bingo last episode, so congrats to them. We had 2 bingos. That gift was
Really?
Genova.
That
gift
is one of
so
my
amazing.
favorites.
Yeah,
It's the best.
Yeah, PB might be still traumatized from
Yeah,
from the
I am a little
Darkwood. Yeah,
Gotta let
like
my heart
early.
rate come down a bit.
I've heard really good things about that game.
It's
and
so good.
I've heard wonderful things about that game, but it's also terrifying.
Yeah, it's terrifying, but the narrative is great. It's
Yeah.
just the right amount of like eerie and surreal stuff, but yes, also very scary. The whole point for those listening is that you go throughout the day and you wander around trying to uncover this mystery and continue the narrative along, but then when nightfall comes, you have to hunker down in your house and wait. It doesn't just
man.
let you skip
Yeah,
ahead to
that's terrifying.
daylight. You have to sit there and you have to wait and you have
The
to
whole
listen
8
to all
hours?
of the whole night. You have
That's
to
so
just sit there
terrifying.
and wait and listen to all the creepy sounds that are happening and then listen to things break into your house and try to kill you. Oh God, it's awful.
And
And
it's like
wonderful.
a top-down,
Yeah,
it's not like
beautifully
super
done.
detailed or first person. It's like
Yeah.
top-down, yeah.
Plus, you
Pixelated.
were fighting some kind of weird vagina teeth monster guy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, she wanted to dance with me and I
Oh,
ran
and
away. And
that
she
was-
trapped me in a corner and ate me with her vagina mouth, and I cried. It was awful.
I know exactly where that is, and that place was terrible.
Wait, what?
I like that description was enough for Dan.
I
I
would
like
hope
that.
you would know where a vagina mouth is, Dan.
I know.
What a
Known each
perfect
other for a long
transition
time.
for
Why am I
VO.
just finding out about this. This is
Oh God.
It's a secret I don't share too often.
Apparently
Go over
not.
your first sex tape.
It's very
apparently
dangerous.
not.
What a
Very
perfect transition for VO. VO.
What?
I don't know. There was no. I had no
There
transition,
was
VO.
no transition.
That's the
There-
perfect response.
There was no getting out of that alive.
Oh
Hello,
my God.
I am
Space.
Vio. I play the character Trix, who's a delinquent character who is trying to figure out what happened in the past with her parents and stuff because she doesn't have a memory of it But yeah, she also possesses teleportation and illusion making, and I have a complete new idea of how I can use my teleportation now because of Umbrella Academy. And oh my god, I cannot wait. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
But yeah.
Yeah,
That's up-
Wack, we're gonna go back in time, Wack. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh fuck. No.
Oh.
No, I take it back. I take it back.
No,
I take it back.
No,
You said yes.
no, please, no.
Thank you, Vio. I'm Wacksteven, and I will be your GM of Doom. I'll be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. If you missed the last session of Halcyon Unbound, well, it's going to be a little awkward for you today, goobers. Just a little bit awkward for you, but it'll be fine. If you guys have not done so, please make sure you follow all these wonderful people. Follows are free, and if you want to help support Tablestory in general, you can head on over to the Patreon. We just posted the podcast for February yesterday, as well as the supplement that I made for Crash City that's like 20-something pages. Go check it out. It's crazy stuff. If you want to do some cyberpunk stuff, check it out. Because it's up on the Patreon at the $25 tier. Go check it out. And we're going to have some more stuff coming to the Patreon soon. Let's hop into the game for today. If you missed the last episode of Halcyon Unbound, I'll give you a quick recap. The players had finally been sent out on a mission. Early in the day, they were contacted by Agent Wacksteven, who had sent them on a sort of stealth-type mission to possibly grab some of the Tangi power supply devices, the batteries. They were given very little information. It was sort of made as a simultaneous strike with the guild and many of the other members of Aegis that were sent out across the globe in an effort to try and reclaim as many of these batteries as possible, as they are needed for many of the operations for Aegis and the Phoenix Academy. So, the guild had gone out and sort of created this distraction while much of Aegis were out at secondary facilities trying to capture these power devices. And the group here was given one of the missions to one of the secondary facilities. It's kind of low-key and near the Yukon in Canada. And the group met up with a member of the Aegis Eyes and Ears named Depth, who kind of a douchebag, and he gave them a little bit of insight into some of the things that had been going on in the facility right nearby. They basically learned that there's some kind of jamming device near this facility, and they don't really seem to have any obvious security protocols. There's no there doesn't appear to be any crazy guards or anything. It generally seemed like a pretty open facility. They were given a stealth device created by Scraps himself, with a very limited power supply of 1 hour.
This is different than the chameleon field?
No, that's what it is, basically. It alters their physical... basically, it alters their appearance so they can appear to be sort of nondescript people from the community that they're engaging with. And they were sent in with this device. Depth had said that he was going to sort of keep an eye out for them and give them some information. He gave them an old-school walkie-talkie and a Polaroid camera to try and go old school and avoid any jamming devices that the Tangi may be implementing. In in case you guys hadn't guessed, this NPC was a Patreon NPC that was submitted by, I believe it was Taimaku. Let me just double check. Nope. This was Red 206. And it's got kind of a Watch Dogs / Rorschach vibe to this guy. The group got a walkie-talkie to communicate, and they didn't really get any follow-up information. So, without getting any info, they engage this chameleon stealth device. And, well, Leggett turned on the walkie-talkie himself. When he did, he encountered a strange signal that was being broadcast. Unbeknownst to the rest of the group. When they entered the facility with the cloaking device, they saw everything. It seemed kind of like a futuristic factory-like atmosphere. There was a sort of clean room area where they were supposed to change. They posed as some delivery people trying to basically just grab the power supplies and GTFO. They ran into someone in the facility. Looked like a regular worker. However, there was a bit of a flicker on the face of this worker, and Ra recognized what was going on beneath the mask of this person. This person was, in fact, Amun-Ra. She was the only one to notice this. She caught something in their appearance, a glimmer in the eye, who knows. But she saw something that keyed her in. When they went into the clean room to change and pick up some of these devices, guided by this Amun-Ra impersonating somebody that's working in this facility. Only Ra knew. While they were changing, Leggett mysteriously turned off the chameleon device. That's where we left off last session. We're starting this session with Scraps. Scraps.
Come save us!
Last night, you were awoken. Probably.
I'm not on the mission, right?
You're not on this mission, no. When Leggett had woken up and was contacted by Agent Wacksteven, you were unavailable. There was a reason for that. Last night, you were not exactly having the greatest sleep. Everything that's going on with Joy lately has been sort of weighing on you, and you've been trying to solve the issues as best as you can. Realizing that you do actually need sleep every now and again, you tried to get some. It didn't work out. A few hours into the night, you woke up. It's late. It's probably like 2 o'clock in the morning or so when you arise. Looking over, you can see Leggett's passed out. We're doing a little bit of a rollback here for you. It's about 2 o'clock at night. The base is mostly quiet, but you're in that spot where you like wake all the way up. Kind of one of those things where you can't get back to sleep.
Yep.
Get up, use the bathroom. Maybe have a glass of water or something. When you do, I guess you maybe head back to your desk or something. You pull up some data or something to look at, some of the stuff that's going on with Joy. So you're kind of sitting at your desk groggily. The blue light is just kind of hitting you in the face. Let's bring you over to here. Blue light from your sort of like smart desk is just kind of hitting you in the face. You've got a few messages. You've got little message notifications probably up at the top somewhere on your smart desk. Do you check them?
Yeah.
Okay. The first message is from Leggett, probably reminding you about something random, just a general kind of message, maybe something he, wasn't able to catch you with before you went to sleep. No big concern.
It would have been a note. It's probably thanking him about the gauntlet work.
Okay. Yeah, his gauntlets were recently upgraded.
Yep.
The next message, is coming from Joy. It has a strange header to it. It's one of those kind of headers that doesn't make any sense. It almost looks like it's coming from some sort of like email spammer or something. It's just like a conglomeration of words that don't really make any sense. It's like castle, guitar, blue.
Gotcha.
Do you open up the message?
Not immediately. I want to open up a, I would assume, I don't think it's too far-fetched to say that I have like a VM into another computer or a partition of another computer that I can access.
Okay.
I'd want to log in and access that message through a VM safe from my own personal computer, so that if there is something malicious in this file for whatever reason, because it looks fucking weird. It's from Joy, but it looks really weird. So I'm going to open it up there. Just double check.
Okay. Take a minute. Set up your protection, basically. Open up this email. When you open this up, the first paragraph or two is more of this sort of like nonsense words. And it's like it almost looks like a password's trying to be generated or something, right? Like a bunch of words that have no relation to each other, just in a long string of like a few paragraphs. And then you see there's some attachments to this message. There's a few video files, and there is a weird sort of block of text. It almost looks like you open up a book and you started reading someone's thoughts. They start to scroll through, and it's a lot of stuff. This is a big message.
Am I looking at like a log?
From
Does it
what
look
you
like
can tell, yes. This appears to be some kind of log.
Okay.
As soon as you start reading it, you realize that this is some sort of memory.
Yeah.
It just sort of, these paragraphs just kind of devolve right into a memory. And it's almost as if there was an ellipsis and it just starts talking. And it says, didn't realize the first time that I had met him. It has been 10 years. Why would he feel this way for me? I am mechanical. I am not flesh like him. Why would he care about me like this? He told me I was special. He told me that even though we have known each other for a long time, even though he had a child with someone else, he told me that he loved me. I am an android. I am not like Estrella. I was never made to function as she evolved. I do not understand these feelings. I do not understand. Does he expect a relationship? Does he expect something more? Is it possible for me to feel love? If I do love anyone, then I love Sam. He was the first person that taught myself and the others that we could be different. Do I love him? Can I love him? I do not know. And it just kind of devolves into more nonsense text.
Is there a timestamp on when that log memory piece was made? Not the email, but the actual when the log was made.
I think it's too garbled to know. There are video files, though.
Yeah, I'm gonna click on the first video file.
You see the phonic fighter. He's sort of bleeding. There's a fire kind of in the background. Obviously, some kind of battle has just happened. The phonic fighter is holding Estrella's hand and kind of like looking into her eyes. You know, you see things from Estrella's perspective. And he says, I'm sorry I dropped all this on you, but we almost died tonight. I couldn't not tell you. I lost a wife. I can't. Who knows how long any of us have? I have to tell you how I feel, Joy. And it cuts out.
Can I get any sort of metadata from the video? Location, time, title of a video, potentially.
Sure. Please give me and assess the situation.
What in the actual fuck is happening? Come on, Bus. Give me Bus. For the story. For the story. Give me a Bus.
It's a 5. Unfortunately, you are unable to get anything from the video. It is too garbled, and it's too degraded. It's messed up. It shouldn't be. You should be able to get information from this. You especially.
Is it something that's potentially messed up in a way that I could look at knowing what's wrong with Joy and infer that what's wrong with her could cause this kind of corruption? Or would I know that this is something, this is entirely
I don't think
different?
you can tell. On a 5, I don't think you get any real concrete information. This is one of those head-scratcher moments for you that drives you crazy.
What other attachments are there?
The rest are just sort of random recording, like logs. It looks like one is of a hallway, not from Aegis, a different hallway, sort of.
And I'm watching these.
Yeah, there's a it's like a hardwood floor, stone walls, and then it just kind of cuts off. It's maybe 2 seconds long. Yeah, you see like maybe the edge of a carpet, and then it's gone. The next one that you see is a, I think probably like Joy bending down to pet a dog. She's just kind of, you just see her trying to like, you see her hand like extend outwards and just kind of like pet a dog. And she says, "Most people say, good dog, good dog." And it's just gone.
Do we have animals at Aegis?
Nope.
Where the fuck is this? I guess there was a period of time between the activation of the 10,000s and them joining with Aegis. So I guess there could be some sort of a... They could be involved with that way, but... Sam had a kid?
This was something that you all knew.
What?
When you went to see Agent Waxen, he had pictures in his home.
That Sam had a kid?
Mm-hmm. You guys saw the
apologize.
pictures.
Out of character, I apologize. I didn't realize. Was that mentioned earlier and I just completely missed that?
Yeah.
Okay, my apologies. Who is it then? Do we know?
Only one person here probably knows. And I want to say it is. Well, I mean, Scraps would know. Leggett would know. But, I mean, in terms of all of you, the person that didn't know that found out during the course of this show was Achilles.
Oh. Oh.
Okay. I feel like an idiot.
You are.
Kid in the mess hall? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. XJ doesn't
I
get
also
Here we
didn't
go.
put it together that he had a kid. So
Yeah, I think all
I
of
feel
us
like
missed that one.
All of
note.
us missed it. All of us missed that.
Chat, you guys remember?
met-
Well,
you-
it's Agent Burns.
No,
That's-
you met Agent Washington in the mess
Oh,
hall.
I
No,
thought
I
so.
remember.
I was like, oh,
I was
funny that
thinking
they
of
have the
first
same last
name.
name.
I was
Wait,
thinking
who was
first
he
name,
again?
though.
Was he?
He was an Aegis agent. That
Like one of the
that,
first people that I talked to? He was the guy I talked to for coffee, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
He was a young agent.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the first
The
episode.
first guy
Yep.
I talked to for
I
coffee.
wasn't here for that.
Yeah.
I was not here on that episode. That's.
Oh, that's right.
I was not here for that.
To be
one.
fair,
okay.
that was really quick too. You were like, "Yeah, I made you."
Okay.
And we were all like, "Oh."
Chat
then, like,
was spamming like crazy though.
Coffee.
Yeah.
My brain thought that was Sam
Nope.
in the first episode. We went and rescued him later, but my brain
okay.
immediately went to
Oh,
Sam
yeah.
and Dawn. That's
Okay.
why. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We're good. We're good. Okay. So as
Caught
a
up.
kid, now the question is, who's his wife? Is that something I would know?
I don't think either Leggett or Scraps knows who Phonic Fighter's first wife was.
So Scraps kind of, I lean back in my chair and just kind of. I don't want to do this. Do this. I swipe away the screen that has the VM access on it.
Mm-hmm.
I open up the dossiers on Aegis members. I access the information on Sam Washington, everything that we have,
Okay.
and I want to find out if there's anything that I don't know specifically about his wife, his family, and his past.
Okay. We fast forward back to the present.
Fuck. 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 God damn it. What the hell?
Hello there, Leggett. I see you are trying to turn off this cloaking field. I would like to say, do not do that. Wow, that's very kind that you won't do that.
Well, okay.
There were rolls and stuff made already.
So by
for
the way,
this.
he turned off the chameleon field already. It already
I
happened.
walked up and
This
went,
happened.
Yeah.
And you turned off that field while
Tom and Roz
everyone-
right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right
Okay.
in the room.
Jesus Christ.
Right there.
Yep.
Just wait.
So, cloaking field turns off. Everybody changes back to their normal faces and whatnot. This person that the rest of you have no idea is in actuality Amon-Ra takes like a big step back. What's going on here?
Oh, this gotta be a problem.
Whoa,
with these,
whoa, whoa.
Wow, what's wrong with your systems, guys? Grabbing Leggett.
I'm
Give us a minute.
super blank-faced probably right now. Just kind of like...
Leggett looks super confused.
I try and huddle and turn around.
Leggett.
Oh, go ahead.
Leggett is like hard to move around. He seems very unresponsive. Just very blank-faced.
Why did you do that? Why did you do that?
And you hear this person say, "What's going on here? Who are you people?"
Can one of you guys please handle this? Leggett, I'm John. Hello?
What are you doing, Ra?
Are we able to turn the devices back on or no? Because he's turned them off. I realize that this person standing before us has seen us, but are we able to turn them back on?
Is that what you do?
Being? Well, I was just wondering if he broke them or if all he did was turn them off.
I don't know if you saw. I mean, he has to kind of go up to them, and there's a 2-button system on the device. It's like a you know the belts that you'd get like on backpacks.
Oh, I see. Okay,
kind of like one of those. It's like a harness kind of thing.
That's open if you were to come up behind me and do that, but I'm grabbing Leggett right now. I'm trying to.
So it's an awkward situation. He's got Leggett in front of him. He's got him twisted around, and this person is just kind of freaking out a little bit. I mean, you know who this is. They don't know who this is.
Okay. I actually wasn't sure who this was until today's episode because I thought this person was mind controlled. I didn't realize this was actually Amon-Ra.
I think Wack did say that last episode, yeah.
Well, it showed a revealing of the face, but everybody's mind's being fucked with, so I had no idea if it was actually there or if I just knew that Amon-Ra was behind this person's actions. So if I feel like I recognize this shape-shifting ability and I know this is Amon-Ra, I start to transform. I'm going to unleash my powers.
So there's a moment where this person who you recognize, who there was some kind of connection with that you recognized was Amon-Ra.
Mm-hmm.
There's a moment where they look at you sort of really confused. What the hell? Who the hell are you? What the? And then you just kind of start to change. Unleash your powers.
Oh no!
Okay.
While this is happening, I noticed that she's trying to transform. I'm just going to take the gear off. Oh.
Bust in the chat, please.
Oh.
That'll work. That'll work. That's a pass.
Yeah.
We can make that a 10.
What?
Yes.
Make that
No,
a 10.
you can make it a 9.
I can help make it a 10 with some bullshit. If we have enough team points. And if
I definitely can't help right now.
I know, yeah. If Vio's got a way to help, then
I think I
took
have a
some
2
moves.
point.
Yeah, we do. We have
There's 2 team points,
per
right?
session. I also added one for this scenario.
We're at the correct amount right now. We're at 2. You guys spent 1.
Oh, we're only at 2.
What did we
We're at
spend
2.
one on?
You spent 1 on something at the last episode. I think
it was
you
one
used
of my
it. Yeah.
It's one of your things to make it better, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was.
Never mind that.
because I thought I added one with my eagle eye thing.
You did, but
Oh, okay. But we spent it after?
Spent the
Yeah.
bullshit.
Oh, okay.
Never mind. Sorry.
It's all right.
we're not making this a 10.
No, we can't
Okay.
if we don't have because my
Okay.
thing I can add +2, but I have to use 2 team points. So
Yeah, I can't help. Sorry.
Okie
All
doke.
right.
So unleash your powers on a 7 to 9. You do it, but you have to mark a condition, or the GM will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
Yeah, I'll take a condition.
Okay. Go ahead and mark a condition. What are you changing into?
I'm changing into my weird dog cat form. And
Okay.
immediately, and as I am transforming, I will growl the name Amon-Ra and like start sniffing with my snout as it comes out. So you guys know.
Okay.
Okay, Trixie, take him.
Well, looks like it's time to get real. I'm just gonna take my gear off. I'm like all pumped and everything as I see her transforming. I got your back, Raw!
There's this like look of recognition on this person's face, and there is sort of like nondescript. They look kind of like, we're kind of in the Yukon area here in Canada, so this person has a sort of indigenous looking appearance to the area, and you see them just kind of. There's this look of like shock on their face for a second, and you see them say, "That's what? That's not possible! What the hell?" And they start to like look around at all of you, and they're extremely confused. Ra, you start to transform. You hear the bones creaking and snapping and breaking into place. Horrible, painful transformations happen. Trix, what were you doing?
I would like to, I'm gonna look at the evil Raw and go like, well, things are possible today. And I'm gonna try and teleport and get behind her and hold her back, like just her arms.
Okay.
So that it's like a target.
Amun-Ra.
Now,
Oh.
we still don't know that this is Amun-Ra, right? Only.
Yeah, but she's about to attack. I'm going
Ra
all in.
just
Oh, yeah.
said Amun-Ra.
I did just say
Growled
She
Amun
did
Ra.
just say
I
Amun-Ra.
just
Yeah,
said
that
it.
too.
Yeah.
So
She did growl it.
act on your.
But not still confirmed. Yeah.
So, Trix, you're going to try and teleport behind her, grab her, and restrain her.
Yes.
Alrighty. Unleash your powers, please.
No!
Team point, use
Team
it.
point that. Team point
Team
that.
point it.
That's a
Yeah.
6?
Pointing this.
Who
I
is
would
helping?
Like to pinpoint this, me.
Okay.
Achilles.
Leggett, by the way, still blank-faced.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have a moment. Let me know when I do whack.
Sure.
Thank you.
How are you helping, Achilles?
If I can, I'm gonna turn around and tell Trix. I'm gonna say, go behind him and trip her up. And try and add a team point that way.
Okay. Let's minus a team point here. That turns that into a 7. So, when you unleash your powers, Trix, you do it, but you have to mark a condition, or I get to tell you how it's unstable or temporary. Which
I
one?
am afraid. I'm marking a condition.
I
I'm
do-
scared as a motherfucker.
I do have a thing that lets her roll with my superior roll instead of her freak, if you want to.
okay.
Unless
Feel
it
like it's
says
too
that
late
you get to
now.
do that after the fact, then
Yeah,
it's
I
already
haven't
too late.
known how to talk about that, but it's like when you tell a teammate about a new trick, spend a team point from the pool to allow them to unleash their powers or do whatever using your superior.
I think you
So-
just kind of have to. You have to be the
It's like a
aggressor.
setup thing. Okay,
Yeah, you have
all
to
right.
be the
Sorry
aggressor
about
in that situation.
Okay.
Okay. So, you take the afraid condition as this person is the person that Achilles is panicked about. Everyone seems to be scared of, and they are stuck in a room with you guys right now. You grab them from behind, and you just kind of try to restrain them. This person says, "This is impossible. How are you here? This isn't possible."
Is that actually her?
I think so. She did say Amun-Ra.
Struggling, this person just says, "This, how?" They're just so entranced by the transformation that's happening in Ra right now. And Ra, you fully transform while this is happening. And it's at this point that the chameleon device that is on Amun-Ra turns off. A similar looking strap and harness setup is on her chest. You see an older version of Ra.
Shit.
What do you think you look like in the future, Ra?
Muted.
Muted.
I think I still have the brown, somewhat golden hair. There might be like some highlights in there, but otherwise it's very similar, except I do have a very big scar that goes from the corner of my mouth down by my chin.
Okay. Yeah, there's a scar there. Almost the same height, same build. Yeah, the hairstyle's probably like slightly different, maybe shorter. There's a more, grizzled kind of appearance. And she just looks so confused. She hasn't seemingly reacted yet.
Can I pierce the mask?
Sure.
Okay. On the Amon Ramian. Oh, that's mundane. Huh.
That's a 5.
It's a 5.
You guys have been rolling so bad for this campaign.
God.
I can't believe it.
Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh God. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh God.
So you don't really understand it either, Achilles. I mean, you've never seen
Yeah.
Amun-Ra aside from the confrontation that you guys had.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? You haven't seen them. I mean, in the future,
Yeah.
you see this giant serpent.
Yeah. And so this is kind of like this is Amun-Ra, but holy shit, it actually really is her, but grown the hell up. Oh my god, like.
Yeah. And she's kind of restrained. She looks really confused and then shakes herself out of it. It's at that point that Trix, there's this sort of gas that's seemingly moving through the air around you. At first, it starts to make you cough a little bit. And shortly thereafter, the coughing gets serious. It gets really intense and painful. There's a sort of strange purple gas that seems to be seeping out from Amun-Ra.
I'm gonna teleport away, or try to if I don't.
Okay. As you let go, she kind of like looks around and she says, "You." She looks at you, Ra, and she says, "You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. How did you get here?" She's moving closer and closer to you, Ra.
I growl.
You feel this, like, menacing sort of presence staring down at you. And she says, "You don't understand. You're going to screw everything up." And at this point, you see a much more fluid transformation begin to happen. One from someone that seems to be much better at their powers. You see a very easy transition happen.
While she's transforming, I grab the other two, Achilles and Leggett, and I fucking run.
I'm like mid trying to tackle her.
With my big dog cat body,
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pick you guys up and go because I
just try
trust
and
Trixed.
barrel through the door.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm heading out. Yeah, absolutely.
What about Leggett?
I was picking him up.
Oh, you grab
She
Leggett and
being
Achilles.
Those two. Yeah, I
Yeah.
assume
Okay.
Trix can move on her own.
Okay.
So,
Quick,
I'm
There's
gonna
this-
teleport
if you're
onto
bringing
her
us
if I
out, I'm
can.
screaming at her to like, let me down! Let me down!
I'm not gonna let you down.
So, you barrel through the door.
Yeah.
It's not like a super big heavy door or anything.
Yeah.
From what you guys have seen so far, this place has been pretty low security. But as this chameleon field is coming down, you can see that there are in fact other people in this room. They are dressed in what appears to be like white camouflage fatigues. They have weapons, and they have these balaclavas basically covering their faces. You don't know who these people are, but they're armed and they look pretty fucking dangerous. You burst through the door. You hear the gunfire start to erupt behind you, Ra, and you hear Amun-Ra yell, "No! Don't shoot her! Don't shoot her! Close combat only!" The door and the wall spills out with some henchmen. It looks like 4 of them exit the room behind you as you look over your shoulder. The door then bursts open as you see this large snake-like human. They have legs. They have these sort of reptilian appendages, but they're large. And they just smash through the door like the Juggernaut. The door erupts. You see wood and debris, shrapnel, everything fall all over the place. Inside this part of the facility, you can see this sort of translucent glass, the bluish kind of color, refracting some of the outside sunlight. And all around you, it's basically empty. Otherwise, it's just you guys in this small space. But this purple smoke is starting to spill forth from the room. And Trix is coughing violently still. What do you do?
Who, us or Trix?
All of you. What are you doing?
Help!
Can't stop coughing.
Can I hear Trix?
Probably.
Can I get out of this dog thing's hands at all, or has she got like a tight clutch on me?
If you're still clutching him tightly, Ra, I would say that I would ask for you to probably roll your danger to try and break free, Achilles.
Okay.
You're trying to directly engage a threat. You're trying to like attack
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
Is there any way I can teleport to them, or am I too like coffee?
You can
No.
try and teleport to them. Sure.
I would
Yeah.
like to try and teleport to them, please.
Okay. Go ahead and unleash your powers, please, Trix.
Come on, get that
Okay,
butt.
there's
Oh.
a 7.
That's a 7. Okay. So, you teleport. How are you trying to position yourself?
I think I'm.
There's
literally just
basically
gonna-
4 guys with like automatic weapons and balaclavas that have spilled forth from this room, and this reptilian-like humanoid
So,
that's sort of big
did
and
we-
buff.
So sorry, I'm just a little bit confused. Did we leave the main
You
warehouse
haven't left
building?
the building. You burst through the clean room door. You guys were in the clean room
Oh,
before.
I wasn't in
We're
the
back.
clean room.
Yeah, you were. Everybody was. You guys were all in that little room.
I wasn't allowed to go in. Remember? I was like, I'll just stay here.
Oh, it's too late now.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I don't.
I thought.
No, that's right. She
remember
stayed
you
out
said-
there. She
Yeah.
stayed out with
With me.
Yeah.
Trix, and it was just us two in there with Amon Ra. She's right.
Shit.
Oh.
This
That's
would have
okay.
been better to remember earlier. Fuck. Okay.
Sorry, I was
No.
just confused as to why. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay.
So are we running down the road right now? Basically, in my mind, we've like come out of the building.
Yeah.
Like,
So
we've-
you
That's what
weren't.
I thought
no,
too,
no, no,
yeah.
no, no. So here's what happened. You were in the transitional room before the clean room.
Mm.
Okay. Everybody was in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's where you guys were. You weren't in the clean room. You were getting ready, and that's where all of this
we were
happened.
dressing up for the clean
You
room.
were
That's
dressing up
Yeah.
for the clean
Yeah.
room. So everybody was
Okay.
in the same room.
it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you made it out of that transitional room. You burst through that door, and then you headed into the main portion of this like small warehouse.
Okay.
Oh, so we're like running under one of the domed areas right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
Okay.
teleport myself on top of her beast form then, because I can picture it.
You are. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So you're going to either mark a condition, or I will tell you how the effect is unstable or temporary.
I'm marking angry because this makes me so angry that I didn't get
Okay.
to restrain her.
Okay. You try and get on her back. This smoke is still pouring forth from her, unfortunately.
Oh,
Please take a powerful blow.
Oh God. Low.
That's a 7.
Uh,
On a 7 and 9, you choose one, lash out verbally, give ground, struggle past the pain.
No. I'm gonna struggle past the pain.
2 more conditions.
Yeah, that's real
that's
bad.
yeah. You sure?
What if
Are
I
you
lash out verbally?
You
do
provoke a
that?
teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to, they basically get to take advantage of influence to inflict a condition.
Okay, I was thinking of lashing out while I TP out.
Lash out
I'm just
verbally.
gonna-
Oh, I'm sorry. You take advantage of your influence over one of the rest of the teammates and inflict a condition.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. It's gonna be raw. So as I'm like teleporting out, I'm just like, God damn it! Fucking dog! I don't think I can't control your. God damn! God, I can't.
You teleported onto my back, and then
Yeah.
you're bitching me out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you were teleporting onto the back of Amun-Ra.
No,
No, you're teleporting onto the back of Ra.
Me.
Okay.
That's why I was
Yeah, yeah,
confused
yeah,
as to like the you were like
Oh.
the purple stuff is still
So-
coming out, and I was like, what?
Okay, so we're gonna retcon that then. Okay,
Okay.
because this I thought you went onto the back of Amun-Ra. We got to be clear about that. It gets confusing.
Time travel.
This is why I fucking hate time travel. It's the fucking worst.
But also the best.
No, it's just the worst. There is no good to time travel. It's all bad. All of it.
Come on, Umbrella Academy was pretty good. You like that?
So, you teleport onto Ra's back.
Yes.
Who Ra is also carrying Leggett and Achilles, trying to get out of here. And you, where are you going, Ra?
I was trying to head for the door. So originally when because I hope they won't shoot me. Yep.
Okay,
I'm going to just defend these guys with my life and run for the door.
alrighty.
If I
So-
see that Trix is like on, then I'm gonna stop struggling and I'll just use my shield to guard Trix, then put it behind her.
You're now noticing, by the way, that Trix has a sort of weird pallor to her skin, a sort of strange purple-like color.
Oh,
Is-
we gotta get you back.
What's that shield going to do right now?
Bullets. You look really shitty.
What are
Oh
you
my
gonna do
God.
with that shield? Put it down. How is this gonna do anything for me? I'm coughing.
I growl at you both. Almost snarl, like, shut up.
Sorry, I'm just dying.
Yes. So, when you try and get to the door, you can start to hear the sounds of the gunfire. They cut off abruptly.
Okay.
You hear like one volley, and then you hear this bit from Amun-Ra behind you.
Okay.
There is a strange whirring noise.
Oh, we gotta go. Just run out of the compound.
I'm running. I
Um,
didn't stop running.
Rob bursts through the door of the warehouse. Outside, there are these things in the air.
Oh shit.
Small, about the size of a baseball. They have these, you don't understand how exactly they're moving through the air, but they're making a sort of strange whirring noise.
Oh no.
Okay, maybe now's the time to put up your shield.
Okay, put me on your back.
Yeah, I will listen.
Yeah, can I get her to like swing
Yep,
me behind
absolutely.
the back and hold up the shield?
Yep,
Okay.
you can ride on my back if you want, and I'll just hold like it and run.
Amun-Ra yells behind. They've released the drones! Go back and get some power supplies!
What does that mean?
Power supplies.
The drones, flying around, glow bright white for a second.
Oh shit.
You hear this.
Oh no.
I
Can hold up
defend.
my shield?
I defend.
Please roll plus your savior, Ra. Actually,
12.
okay, a 12 from Ra. How are you trying to defend everyone?
So the light, is it coming down as like a fireball or something would? Like, how is this energy?
It looks like
looking
some sort
it's
of
gonna-
energy beam. It hits the ground. The first one hits the ground nearby, and it just straight
Oh,
up
okay.
melts the asphalt.
Oh god.
Okay. I can smell it with my nose. I can smell where the beam is coming. So I am just using I'm using that to kind of like let me dodge my hearing and my nose, and I'm just letting that guide me away so that I can dodge these.
And these
I'm
things,
gonna, like,
I
I'm
think,
gonna elbow Tricks real quick and go, does Leggett have a gun? Does he have a gun? Does he have knives? Does he have anything to throw? Leggett!
Like it.
Wake up!
Like it.
He's got nothing to throw.
Leggett. It's at this point you wake up from your stupor.
What,
I
awake.
growl at you.
He's awake.
Leggett!
what
give me your
happened
gun!
during my stupor?
Give me
Do I
your
remember
gun!
anything?
You remember nothing. The only thing you
What was the
remember,
last memory I had?
last was a very sort of like hazy conversation with someone. You remember going towards the warehouse, and everything kind of feels like a little bit like a dream after that.
Right. Okay. So, yeah, you're all screaming at me. What? And I'm like, are you like,
Hey, give a gun!
like, princess carrying me right now? Like, how are you? Or am I like under an arm?
Yeah,
I was
I had
imagining
you.
you're like facing forward under the arm, right?
Yeah, so like the way I grabbed you, depending on how you were standing, but the way I envisioned it was I grabbed you from like I've got my hand on your back pretty much, like kind of a baby with one arm though, and your head is facing up.
Okay, got
You
it,
can
got
see
it.
them and you can see the sky.
So you're running hunched over, Ra, kind of
yeah,
like
I
trying
was.
to carry.
Now I can use my other arm since they're
Oh,
both
like
on
a
my back.
Three
Yeah.
arm kind of deal.
Yeah. So I'm like, running like that. But I'm like 8 feet tall now, so
What's happening?
Hey, welcome to
What?
the party. Do you have a gun? You have a gun, right? You have a gun? You have a gun?
No. Why do I need a gun? What?
To shoot these!
Oh. Shit. I kind of panic. How close are they?
These things are really fucking fast. They have this strange movement to them, and they're sort of zipping around. I don't think you understand how they move the way that they do. They're seemingly just kind of ignoring gravity and like, they're just ignoring the friction in the air. Like they're just kind of moving around as if they were moving in a void, and they're really fucking fast, man. They're swarming all about in the air, and you see that there's probably like 6 or 7 of these things flying around. And 2 of them have sort of like broken off from you guys and are heading towards Amun-Ra and these other people with these guns that have now opened fire again, this time on these drones.
Oh, so it's kind of like a 1v1v1 situation.
Free for all.
Right. So we can tell that they're okay. Can I like hold my shield up and try and, you know, the Breath of the Wild, you can deflect the Guardians.
Parry it back at him.
Try and parry the blast back at him. Is that possible?
Ooh.
So, Ra rolled defend. I would like you to try and roll plus your danger if you're going to do things that way.
All right, here we go, boys. 3, 2, 1. Give me a shot.
Bust. Come on.
Well, that's an 8.
That's an 8. Okay.
I'd like to assist.
You can get it to a 9.
Oh, man.
Can I assist by holding his arm as he's doing this and then teleporting that thing the direction he wants it to go, like at them?
You mean like
if I roll?
You mean
for
like
it?
shield
no?
into like a
So
portal?
no, because you guys only have 1 team point right now, and the way that this
Yeah.
action is
Yikes.
playing out, this is his action. So
Okay.
the only thing you guys can do is get this to a 9. It's not going to help anymore.
That's
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, Bonerboy.
So on a 9, you get to pick one from the list there, Achilles.
I'd like to take something from them. If I can grab one, if I end up disabling one, ideally I'd love to grab one out of the air, maybe as as we're like going by.
Okay.
He said baseball sized, right? So
Yeah, these things are baseball sized.
okay.
Okay. Oh no. Okay. So you try and grab one of these things?
Mhm.
Yeah? Okay.
Well, like I was saying, as my take something from them, I'd like to like if it gets disabled, if it's like meow and starts to fall out of the air, I'd like to grab one as my take something.
It's
from
definitely not disabled.
Okay.
I think you do your thing where you use your shield to kind of deflect a blast.
Them.
Deflect a blast, and it totally collides with I think one of the other drones. It's a fucking really like nice shot. However, you look back at your shield, and a good portion of your shield is like disintegrated.
Oh my god, that sucks so much.
Is it like a kind of like
I'd say like a quarter of your shield is just kind of
like
it's
a little
yeah,
top
it's like
portion?
melted.
Oh man,
Jesus.
dude, that just means I can do the Spartan thing now and just poke it through the shield.
We're good.
I'm
Yeah.
like twisting it. I'm gonna turn it down so the shitty part is on the bottom, and then keep riding with them.
Okay. As you guys sort of charge off from the site, you can see some movement in the tree line, like near some of these houses. And somebody give me an assess.
Okay. I want to do something after they do that as well, before we've exited this compound.
If you're gonna do something, I can assess.
Yeah.
What would you like to
Okay.
do, Leggett?
Are you running us out of the compound right now? Rob?
Yes. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
fucking bailing.
Great. As I see that, I'm still very confused, but look at you go. The trucks. Head to the trucks. We need power cells. We cannot fail this.
Are you pointing in a direction to which trucks you want me to go in?
There were only the trucks exiting and entering that you saw, that you told me about. I don't really know the direction, Terry.
Man, okay, all right.
Is this where my assess would help here? Can we do that, Wack?
You can, sure.
Cool.
I mean, I saw where they were leaving out, but that's so risky. Also, I don't know if I trust you. You turned our shit off.
I'm not gonna ask.
Yeah.
A 9.
A 9 from Achilles.
I'd love to help you with that. To
Yeah.
bring that to a 10. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm
Spending
like,
the
I'm
last team
pointing in the
point.
direction that I think the trucks would be, and like trying to get us to turn around.
Okie doke. So, you point at the direction of the trucks, spending your final team point. And this will bring it up to a 10. So assess the situation, ask 2 questions. I think you have some bullshit that helps too.
Yeah. Okay. What here is the biggest threat?
Biggest threat.
Ooh, there's so many threats.
There's a lot of them.
Oh no!
Because
We really
now
need to know.
We're away from Amon-Ra. Situation's a little different. We're carrying around a young Daniel here. He might still be the Endarkened one. We're not sure.
The biggest threat right now are definitely these drones.
Okay. Okay. How could we best end this quickly?
Getting away.
Okay.
Trying to lose the drones in some way. But
Yeah.
I'm going to say destroying the drones, actually.
Okay.
These things seem to be faster than you.
Yeah, okay. And what does the future know about this moment?
Oh. Shit.
Okay.
Sorry.
Siri, bud. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Oh,
no.
no.
The future knows too
Oh,
much
no.
about this moment apart.
Oh no.
You start to remember a little bit more about the events that took place at Ziona Conduits. This was a site of a massive explosion. Leaving a 1-mile crater in a small Yukon town in Canada. Approximate death toll was 523.
I'm gonna yell.
Okay.
You guys were doing your thingamabobs, but I'm gonna yell at them like, we have to go back. We can't worry about the trucks. This goes south really fast. There's a really big explosion in the future.
What?
Then even more reason to leave.
We could stop it.
Or we can survive?
We don't have
How
to
are we-
survive anything if
I don't know if that's how time works.
I'm gonna listen to Achilles.
well, we have to turn around.
Wait, you're saying turn around as in go back to the thing?
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna listen to Achilles. No, I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
I would love to use my moment of truth.
What?
Oh, what the
What?
fuck?
That's a good place for us to take our break.
Holy shit!
Oh, guys, we'll just be right back after these messages.
That's a good place to take a break. My name's Wack, by the way.
Someone clip that.
Please.
Get a clip. That's somebody's sub alert
That's gonna be
now.
our next
Yeah.
show sub alert.
Yeah, that has to be the show alert. 100%.
Oh god.
We're going to take a break here, guys. I think that's a good spot for us to take our break. Please, if you have not done so, follow all these wonderful people. And if you got yourself a Twitch Prime or an Amazon Prime, link them up to Twitch. Get yourself some emotes and go give some love to one of these people, please. Get yourself some free emotes. Just make it happen. It'll make them happy. It'll make me happy. It'll make everybody happy.
100% free for $4.99.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you want to help support Tablestory, one of the best ways you can do that is to head on over to our Patreon, where we've got a lot of various DM and GM rewards, character sheets, free adventures. Well, it's not really free. Brad did some work. We'll be back in just a little bit. Hang tight for more Halcyon Unbound.
Oh my god!
Welcome back,
Bop,
everybody.
bop, 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 bop. Got him. Yes.
He's gonna kill you. You're alone.
Damn,
You have
dude.
no one of us with you.
Ah, he's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Sorry.
Witness me!
All those references in such a short amount of time.
Oh.
Listen, human dumpster fire.
Oh,
Oof. Listen, my team's
I
brand
will-
Talking about
dumpster
you.
fire. That's a compliment.
It is. It is.
Listen, buddy.
Whoa, now you're going too far.
Hey, he's not
Oh,
your
wow.
buddy guy. Okay.
I'm not your guy there, pal.
Oh, wow, there, pal.
We return to scraps.
Oh, for wow.
Fuck 6.
Berta.
Was that aimed at me?
Everybody.
Oh,
This is
okay.
a general fuck you to everybody.
Just a general
Yeah.
get fucked.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
General get fucked. Who's a Patreon NPC? I'd like you to. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh,
General-
Jesus.
General G
His
fuck.
name is Mr. Spinners, and he just walks around and fucking spins it. Bam, bam, bam.
He's got like fidget spinners for arms.
There's a Dark Souls mod
Sorry.
for that.
Really?
So, scraps. What are you doing?
Okay, this is the in previous time or
Still rolling back the time.
okay. Okay, so I take a breath and I look through Sam Washington's dossier to see if I can find anything about I want to know if there's anything that I don't know about. I'm looking for information on his wife, his kid, previous relationships.
Okay. Give me an assess, please. Do you have any bullshit to help you?
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't think I do. Nah. No, I don't. All right. Come on, bus! It's for the story, damn it! It's for the story, bus! Bus! Fuck!
That's a snake eyes.
Son of a bitch. It's a level.
So, trying to look up the Phonic Fighter. You find basic information about the guild, about Aegis, and then when you try and look up personal information for Samuel Washington, you run into basically a roadblock. Classified information.
I don't have access to that.
Doesn't seem to.
Okay. I would also like to look up, because I do know that he has a kid and the kid is here. It's Agent Washington. I would like to look up the dossier for Agent Washington.
Okay.
Not going to get everything on Sam, but maybe I could get something on his kid.
There, when you get to Agent Washington, you see a really sort of generic-looking file. There is basic information, height, hair color, eye color. You see a little picture.
What's he look like, by the way?
He looks a little bit like Sam. Not a lot. Maybe something in the nose. Maybe a slightly similar nose, but a lot of the face doesn't really look like him. But basic stats, like junior agent, and you see, like, 5'11",
Age?
yeah, 16 years old.
Powers?
No powers. At least it doesn't say anything on the sheet.
Do we know? I mean, this would be like a world thing. Do we know if powers are genetic at all, or if they're only random?
I think a little bit of both. It's probably like a recessive gene or something.
Okay. Okay.
But otherwise, it looks like any other Aegis soldier page.
What time is it right now?
2:27 a.m.
I gotta know about this. I gotta know. And I would like to go to what's the kid's first name?
Peter.
Peter Washington. Okay. I would like to go find Peter's room.
Okay. So there's no information on his page about like where his room is. On this, I don't think it lists people's rooms. That's probably
It's
something
just,
you.
it's just not something.
Yeah.
That's, okay.
Yeah. So, are you gonna? How would you try and find it?
I mean, I would assume that this would be in like the base directory.
Okay. You look up the
What
base
do?
directory. Yeah, he lives with the Phonic Fighter. Enjoy.
And to my knowledge, are they in the base now? Like, or are they still?
As far as you know, I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
The last time that we spoke, that Phonic Fighter was out on a mission. Joy was there, and Peter wasn't in the room, but he wasn't deployed on a mission that we knew of.
From what you know, yeah.
You had said that there were messages. Were there any other messages after Joy's of significance?
Yes.
I'd like to look at those.
Okay. Yeah, there's a couple more, like, maybe system messages that you've got, basic reminders maybe that you set for yourself, or something that you've integrated into the systems of Aegis and whatnot to maybe contact you with various things to that you have to keep tabs on throughout the base. Maybe there's one that's about like the submersibles. Maybe there's one about the teleportation room. The next message, however, is one that comes from unknown. It actually says unknown on the message.
And I mean, I'll put it in email terms, but and the address that it's sent from?
Garbled.
I went back over to the VM and do the same thing. Open it up in the VM.
Okay. You open up the message. Inside the message, it says, Aegis is compromised. Trust no one. That's all you get.
I send a reply.
It says unknown recipient when you try and, like, send it out.
I want to try to... Can I try to trace this?
Pierce the mask.
That's what I was thinking. Okay, cool. Well, this is a -2 on this roll, so fucking brace, everybody. For the love of God, the highest, I need boxcars. Give me boxcars! You failed me all day! Please, now is the time! Come on, bus!
It's the blank roll.
I wrote so well it couldn't register! Woo!
That's always
That glitch is so annoying.
that bus
It's
crash.
Wall. What have you done? He's in the chat right now. You've
You're like,
officially
"Ow."
broken his brain.
How? That's not even my code. Just how? Isn't that like the 5 stages of denial?
Holy
That's not my code.
shit.
How could
That's
that
not
be
my code.
There's no way that's my code. Okay, maybe that could be my code. This is definitely my code.
Try it again.
Oh my God.
Push the button
Try it again? All right. Come on. I need more bus in chat. Come on, bus. Come on, bus. Bus. Come on.
Wow.
Holy shit.
There
That's a
was
3.
so much hype up for that moment. I don't mean
Oh
to
my-
laugh. Oh my God.
God.
You hate to see it.
I'm doing everything I can. God
Scraps.
damn.
Have you rolled a
Yikes.
success tonight?
No.
Fucking yikes.
They've all been failures. I've leveled up and I'm a solid point into my next one.
Use your
Scraps.
moment of truth because it's the only way you're getting anything done.
Scraps. Whatever method was used to send you this, you just spend like maybe an hour trying to fucking figure something out about this.
Oh, wow.
And you just run into a goddamn roadblock everywhere you turn. All of your usual methods of trying to decipher how you any way you could, who the fuck this is that sent this to you, is beyond you.
Beyond me. What the fuck, man? All right. I want to check the mission registers just to see if Sam is in or out. Just real quick, just to see if he's there or not. Not where, not details, just if he's there.
No, Sam is not there. From what you can tell, he was Sam was actually he got like called in. I guess he got back a couple hours ago maybe. And then got sent back out like a few hours, like maybe an hour ago. So now it's about 3:30 in the morning. About when you started this, he got called back out.
Get up. I'm going to go to Waxen. Through my back way. I need to go to Waxen.
Okay. Takes you maybe 15 minutes or something going your little back way to get there. There's actually a lot of activity throughout the base as you're moving through the corridors and things. You can see that there's a lot of people that are sort of like gearing up. You get a lot of, excuse me, like just kind of trying to be nice but move past you through the halls.
Do I know what's going on?
No.
I kind of tug at one of the guys kind of moving past. What's happening? It's so early. Why are
got a mission. I got a mission. I have to I can't talk.
Oh. Okay. Oh. I'm assuming he just like walks off or something.
Everyone seems like they're in a rush.
I continue on to Waxen.
Okay. Eventually you make your way there. Open up the door. Agent Waxen, me, sitting at his terminal. Hello, Scraps.
Hi there, Waxen. You got time to run some diagnostics?
At the moment, no.
No? What? I must have missed something. What's keeping you?
I am currently carrying on a conversation with 32 members of Aegis.
Oh.
You know this. Whenever he starts to like sort of talk slow like this, his CPU's getting taxed.
Yeah, he's okay. So he's basically, I would kind of infer that he's coordinating a mission. Okay. What is this mission, Waxen? What? I didn't know about this.
We are currently dealing with a power cell issue. There is a large-scale operation being planned. I am trying to coordinate with 10 different teams.
Okay. Can you send me a diagnostic report after you're done? You have a little bit more processing power to spare.
Very well.
Before I leave, I want to look around and see if there's anything out of place.
Okay. Give me an assess the situation.
This is all so fucking weird, man. Oh. All right, come on. Please, for the love of God. Just one. Give me a bus.
That's a 7.
It's a hit.
It works.
can ask me one question from the assess the situation list. Or I can answer your question.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. So you take a second to look around. And nothing catches your eye really, except when you're about to leave. You find what appears to be one of Leggett's towels.
Oh!
You know these towels. He runs with one around his neck every morning when he goes jogging. It's probably just maybe it just kind of fell off or something when Leggett was in here. But Leggett was here recently. I mean, that's the first person you would link it to.
Yeah. I pick it up and I go, Waxen, when was Leggett here last?
Unfortunately, I can't talk about that.
What? Waxen, I asked you a question. When was Leggett here last?
I can't talk to you about that.
I throw the towel over my shoulder, I pull out my data pad, and I access his basically processing his basically what would be his task manager. And I look to see he's talking to all these people, and then I want to go through the log and see at the moment in which I asked him where or when was Leggett here last, and want to see his response.
So I think when you pull up the data pad, for the first time, you start to see operations that you do not have access to. You have some information, but not fully detailed information like you normally do.
I want to try to access that.
Denied.
I do it again.
Denied.
I want to scroll back through the through the logs and see when the first instance of those protocols appearing would be.
It appears to be about a week and a half ago.
Now, out of character, where does that put Leggett and Rufus? At what point, what were we doing at that time within the story?
You guys had already started to do the Phoenix Academy lessons and everything. It seemed like any other day.
Okay.
I mean, the story in Halcyon Unbound had already started.
Okay. Waxen, you'll send me a diagnostic as soon as you have more processing power, And the moment the mission's over, you'll contact me.
Agent Waxen stands up. I have just completed my diagnostics.
Oh.
Would you like me to send it to you now?
Yes, please.
He's like looking directly at you. There's like an uncomfortable silence for a second, and it just kind of gets sent over to your data pad.
Do I see any anomalies or anything?
No.
Do I see reports of the withheld information of those protocols?
So when you start to scroll through things, Agent Waxen starts to walk over to you. And he says, "Scraps.
Waxen.
Unfortunately, it appears that we have run into a problem."
I'm also, by the way, while this is happening, eyeing between Waxen and the logs.
Okay.
I want to see what he's doing before, like, what is actually running behind what he's saying.
When you look down at the data pad, you see unknown program. Various subroutines are running on Agent Waxen at this point that you don't know anything about.
I take a step back.
Scraps.
What is the problem?
You designed me to lead Aegis, to best represent the original Agent Waxen.
Yes,
I am
I
doing
did.
that to the best of my ability. Unfortunately, that means that I cannot follow every order that you give me. You cannot be the leader of Aegis.
I'm not the leader.
In essence, you are. If you control me and my feelings and my thoughts and the programs that run on me, in essence, you are the leader of Aegis. That cannot be.
Just because I built you doesn't mean that you don't make the decisions.
Several choices have been made since I have been created that are not in Aegis's best interest.
Since when? Like what? When have I ever not had Aegis's and entire human population's well-being? What are you talking about?
The data pad that you have in your hand. Please give it to me.
No.
Very well. He looks down at the data pad.
I hold it away.
The data pad starts getting very hot in your hand. You can see that there's
program.
you can
Stop
see
program.
you can see that there's all these like programs running on the data pad,
Gah!
and it looks like it shorts out. I apologize, Scraps. But you cannot be in control anymore. I must be autonomous.
That was always the point, Waxen.
We have reached that point.
No, we haven't. You're not. Do you think Waxen would do this?
From the historical records that you have given me, I very much think he would do this.
If he didn't trust someone. I've done nothing to deserve distrust. And that is what isn't complete with you yet.
He turns to his terminal and swivels a monitor towards you. On the monitor, you can see yourself at your desk, your smart desk inside your room. The camera zooms in on the screen. We see you fervently typing on the screen, running various programs, and we can see you typing in the message that you saw on your screen before you left your room. Aegis has been compromised. We then see another video. Agent Waxen touches a few buttons on his monitor, and we see another screen. You working on Joy. And you're activating what appears to be various programs on Joy. Leading to a cascade failure.
Waxen, I didn't do this.
What have you been doing, Scraps?
Trying to save her.
When you brought me the information about Joy, I did everything I could to try and find the source of the problem. I had never expected it to be you.
You're framing me. You're framing me.
I would never do such a thing.
How could you?
I would never frame you for anything, Scraps. The real question is,
I didn't do this.
Why have you done this?
I haven't done this. I never sent that message that you have a recording of. I don't know how you did it unless you edited it yourself. I was sent that message. Pull up my messages. Pull up my email. Pull up my messages. You have access to it right now. I was sent that email an hour and a half ago. I didn't do that.
He walks over to the monitor, pushes a few buttons. There is no visual record of you checking your email an hour ago.
What? How is that possible?
Why did you do this?
I didn't do any of this.
Is it my fault?
No.
Did I not live up to your programming?
No, you did everything. You were unfinished. I was ready to finish it. Who activated these unlisted programs? I saw them.
I'm sorry, Scraps. I have called agents to this room. please, do not put up a resistance. If everything you say is true, we will find out.
I take the towel and I throw it on his face. And I crawl back down the maintenance and I run down and I am gonna run my ass to my power suit.
Scraps, please don't do this. You hear him just kind of yell as you're running frantically. We just see you taking off. You hear some people yelling behind you. Hey, stop! Stop! And that's where we switch scenes.
Damn it. Ah! I'm so stressed for you! What is happening? Ah!
Yeah.
So I just needed to get that out real quick. I'm
It's time for a moment of truth.
Oh, yeah! Yeah, of course! How could we forget? Other than, I don't know, Mount Everest-sized mound of anxiety? Maybe that's why we forgot about it. I don't know. Shit!
A moment of truth is occurring.
Would you like me to read my description for Moment of Truth, Whack?
I would, very much.
Wonderful, because it is different than many of them, as the soldier. Freedom isn't free, but not every mission ends in tragedy. When things look bleakest, when your back is up against the wall, when it seems like the dawn will never come, you find a way forward without violence. Your enemies lay down their arms and surrender. Your allies step back from the brink of chaos. Of course, the people you saved aren't going to forget what you've done here today. They may even come to see you as a symbol of the higher cause you claim to serve. So, as you're arguing with Achilles, Legate kind of focuses up and hops out of your arms. Follow me! And I begin to run toward the trucks.
That's probably not a good idea. You should
Follow
should
me
we follow-
closely! You will not be hurt! And using my extraordinary senses, I am moving faster and barely dodging every blast possible. If you follow me exactly, you will too.
So we get this kind of slow motion moment of like everybody sort of trying to make up their mind. You see these blasts of energy blowing up pieces of the ground, shrapnel, concrete kind of flying everywhere. Are you guys following?
Yeah.
I'm on Ross back, so yeah.
Dodging through the blasts in slow motion. You see Achilles like batting some of the debris out of the air with his shield. Ra sort of scrabbling on the concrete, and Achilles sort of helping Trix move out of the way. Trix probably teleports briefly, dodging some more of the shrapnel. You're rushing kind of... so the trucks are probably... you guys were like in this sort of central facility here. I'll just circle this one. And you were making your way kind of like around this way, and now you're doubling back. Okay. Heading back this way. You dodge behind some of these containers, which rupture, and they're shooting out all this kind of like steam and gas and stuff from these containers. And just like a dance, Legate moves you through all of this debris and energy that's shooting through the air. You head towards these... there's one truck that's there now, that's parked I guess, just off to the side of this warehouse. And we sort of like come back into time as you all make it to the truck safely, at least for now.
Extending out my senses, I want to know, one, if there are power sources in this.
Oh, that was cool.
It's your moment of truth.
Yo, it's like a million?
Yeah.
Opening up the truck, what are you doing?
Extending senses out. So I'm kind of putting a blast out. I'm really leaning heavily on my senses right now. I want to know, are there sources in here? Because I'm moving toward the truck and moving toward the driver's seat as I'm doing so.
Okay. There are definitely power sources in this truck.
Everybody in! As I get in and attempt to turn this on.
I'm gonna stop Raw for like a sec, like while he jumps in. You're still in like big giant dog form,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Hey, should we do this? He just exposed us. What if he's leading us back to Amon Ra?
You have a better idea?
Where'd you come from? No.
Trix teleports like right in behind you.
Hello?
No, I don't.
The truck turns on.
I'm just nervous.
I nod and I get it. I gesture towards the
Alright.
truck.
Yeah, is it like a canvas back, or is there like a
Oh no,
box
this
in
is
the
like a
back?
futuristic looking truck. I mean, there's like a it looks like one of those Tesla trucks, you know. It's got
Oh,
that
okay.
sort of like really futuristic look about it.
Okay. Yeah, Achilles is gonna jump in.
All like some kind of futuristic plastic.
We'll jump in the back of the passenger seat, or in the passenger seat, actually.
Okay. Yeah, you guys get into the. I guess you're piling into the cab.
Yeah. How does Raw get in?
Yeah, Raw is gonna have a bit of a problem.
You want to go on top? Can you make it?
I yell out, "It'll be okay!"
All right. Yeah, sure. I'll get on top and I will hold in with my claws, but I will growl the entire time.
And I jam on the gas and drive as fast as I possibly can away.
Oh my God, my ears
Am
are
I
back
sensing?
low on my head, and I'm just like.
So I think is my very final piece of this moment of truth. Am I sensing just absolutely something horrible is about to happen from behind us?
Something not behind you, but nearby in the warehouse is going on. I think what your senses are seeing or feeling, there's a lot of movement and something else. There's something unknown inside that warehouse. An unknown element. I'm trying to think how your senses would kind of feel it. It would kind of
mostly
register.
danger. So is it if it's dangerous? If it's
Very
very, very
dangerous.
dangerous,
Very
like,
dangerous.
I'm probably getting close to the point of being overwhelmed, despite moment of truth stuff. Like it's, I'm probably getting close to panicking, and I want to get out of there as fast as I possibly can to make sure everyone survives.
It's an electric truck. There's no like. I mean, you hit the gas and it goes.
Yeah.
You know. Turn it on. There's just like a switch, like, and then just, you know, like you go.
Come on.
This thing's got like
bad.
a serious amount of torque.
Yeah, that's probably the explosion that I have
Worse.
to dream about.
It's worse.
What do you mean? Do you know how many
It's
people
worse.
died in that?
I don't know.
500-ish.
What do you mean?
There's an explosion that happens here roughly 10 minutes ago, or 10 minutes from now, or 10 seconds ago. I don't know. Or now.
Drones are flying about around the truck at this point. Ra, you can see them flying around the truck as you're you got your claws dug into the top of the cab. You
Yeah.
guys can probably see her fingers like wiggling around like through the
Are
roof.
Are they flying like
They're all around the truck. They're really fast, so they're actually keeping up with the truck, no problem.
How high are they flying? Like, if I stood on top of Raw, could I, like, hit them away?
Maybe.
If they're close, I'd probably put the window down and attempt a blast out to hit one.
Okay.
I'm gonna elbow out my window and try and swing
I would
it
like
off
to, yeah, I would like to actually dig my feet claws into the cab or into the thing,
Into
and then I'm gonna.
the trailer.
No, I don't want to damage anything in the back of the trailer,
Okay.
but I'm gonna get up so that I can kind of like have both of my feet hunched and me hunched, like, you know, Wolverine style on the back of this top of the truck, and I would like to defend everyone if I can.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, then if she's getting up, I'm gonna elbow at the window and just hold my hand up. Like, just hold my hand
6.
outside.
So a 6 from Ra. As you try to defend everyone, Ra, I think you start to lose your balance. You're off kilter a little bit. Maybe Leggett takes a turn and you're not really expecting it, but you only get like 1 foot claws dug into the cab of the truck, and you're still kind of like waving around. We're kind of out of his moment of truth at this point, Genova. Leggett and Achilles, please directly engage a threat. Actually, before you go, Trix, what are you doing? Are you just staying inside the cab? How are you
I
reacting
feel
to
like
this?
I'm like cowering in the cab, and I'm just like, because I'm both afraid and angry right now, and I don't really know what to do. I don't know what's going on around me. There's an explosion going on. There's this going on. There's that going on. I'm just like, ugh.
Okay. Achilles,
Sure.
Leggett, what are you doing?
I'm holding my hand up the window, hoping that Ra's gonna drag me up. So if she does, can I directly engage?
You can just yell it to her too.
Ka-chow. Can you drag me up?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
yeah.
directly engage a threat, Achilles.
Yes, sir.
An 11. So
Finally.
Ra's off balance, but she swings you up onto the up into the top of the truck. Go ahead and pick 2 from the roll danger list, or from the directly engage a threat list.
No, don't click on that. Click on this, Jay. What are you doing?
Almost forgot what the color green looks like.
Yeah, right?
Shit.
I would like to create an opportunity for my allies. Is it at all possible to grab her hand and help her balance? If she's like going off the other side, can we?
If she's yeah, I think you can try and straighten her her balance out here. She's like on one leg, like as she kind of drags you up.
Yeah.
Her other leg is all like wobbly. You can see she's does not have balance.
Yeah.
But as you swing up, you kind of like pull yourself down, grab her, and recenter her gravity basically down on the truck. What's your other one?
I would like to resist their blows as well.
Okay.
In case anything shoots at me while I'm just getting up. I'd like to
Sure.
resist or avoid it.
So I think what happens is you take another blast with the shield. The shield melts part away again. Let's see which side. Okay, it's opposite where you got shot last time. So you flip the shield around, and now it's like diagonal. There's 2 sides that have a fucking melted part of the shield. Okay, Leggett, what are you doing?
Soldier bullshit. I am pretty sure I'm leaning heavily on my Aegis training right now. In attacking and during a mission, like I'm driving during a mission right now, trying to stay focused and attack. I think that's leaning on training. I've done power cell missions before.
I give you a lot of these, man. I don't know on this one. This one's an iffy one. Let's see here. I give you most of these, but I don't know on this one.
That's true. That's fair. When you're acting on orders or relying on your training, give Aegis influence to use soldier instead.
Acting on orders.
It's one of the few things he's got. But that's fair. Yeah,
I'm gonna say
call.
no.
Okay.
This is you directly engaging.
Okay. This is a terrible roll for me. I don't think. No, I'm not One question: am I still acting on the information from additional resources earlier?
Additional resources.
So when you asked Aegis for additional information, equipment, when it was with depth last episode. If I am, that would give me a +1 using that information.
I know. I'm trying to think.
That's why I'm checking.
Because I'm trying to remember the exact info that you got from him. I think you got info related to the facility. You are out of the facility right now. I'm going to say no.
Okay, fair enough. All right, I need buses in chat because this is a -2.
Come on, boss!
Oh, God.
You got this.
That is a 9.
Nice. Nice.
Okay. So,
Take a win, right?
on a 7 to 9, pick one from the list.
Okay, resist or avoid. I'm focusing probably more on keeping this driving.
Okay, so you just let an energy gauntlet blast out. It makes this like dubstep gun sound, right? It's like as it shoots out, and the truck probably like swerves a little bit as it happens. Achilles and Ra on top of the truck, like trying to maintain your balance. And what are you guys doing up there?
I'll let her go because I figure we've stabilized.
Yeah, you did. So I will defend again. That's what I'm gonna keep trying to do. Make sure everybody's safe.
Okay. Go ahead and roll plus your savior.
12.
Okay.
Hey,
Shit, well done.
there you fucking
How
go.
are you trying to defend?
I am like, when I see with my super cool eyeballs and my hearing and all that, I'm using my good super senses. When one of these things gets within range, I just reach up and I grab it.
Okay. You grab this thing and
Yeah.
it makes like it makes like a kind of sound, and it burns your hand a little bit.
Okay. Save it. Okay. What do you want me to do with it?
Give me it.
No meta.
I was gonna say
Well,
you're-
sorry. Okay, if you're gesturing to take it, then I'll give it to you. I'll drop it because it's hot.
Throwing it inside the cab of the truck.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I won't make you roll for that. Why not? Achilles?
Are there any more drones?
Yeah.
Okay.
Does she get to
There's
add team
3
to the
more of
pool
them.
or something?
Yeah, I think I do with the 12. Yeah.
She gets to choose, add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
Team to pool.
Okay. Team to the pool. You guys are back up to 1. As you're moving through the streets,
I forgot about that. Sorry, guys.
as you're moving through the streets, you guys basically you're making pretty good speed here. This thing's kind of hauling ass. There's a shape that's moving along the side of the truck. It's moving not too fast, but then it kind of rushes towards the truck.
Guys,
incoming!
guys.
Is it like big, like Amon-Ra big? Is it like
No,
a
it looks
shadow?
person-sized. You see the familiar shape of Depth jump, grabbing the basically like right where the window is that you opened Leggett to fire out. He grabs onto your side, and he's standing on the step, basically. And his trench coat is flapping all behind him. His bandana he's got wrapped around his face is just kind of like flapping. And he says, "What the hell did you do?"
What did you do? You gave us bad information. What she said?
"I told you to be quiet and be stealthy. Why is your camouflage off?"
Because some idiot, pointing down into the cab, turned it off.
As I'm like driving. I don't know what happened, but it's not the time.
Yeah, well, you turned it off. It wouldn't be the time if you didn't turn it off.
He says, "Open the door."
As he's
he's holding on to it.
Slightly move, and I will.
He moves out of the way, like trying to hold on as best as he can.
Yeah, and I open the door and kind of, after opening the door, like try to grab him or put an arm out for him.
Yeah, he's gonna
I
take
wanna
over
pierce
for.
the mask.
He's gonna sort of take over for driving. Okay. Go ahead and try and pierce the mask. It's pretty fucking hard to see. That's another blank.
I got a blank roll.
So, it's well said in the chat that happens when it's either a 14 or a 2. So it could be anything.
All right.
Nice.
Great.
Lovely.
One after it has always been bad.
3.
Oh, no.
Ding.
Why? It's a fucking omen.
Wait, it's well might have the thing. What was your modifier?
Oh yeah.
What was your modifier for
0.
mundane?
0.
Yeah, so it had to be a 2
Yeah.
because it couldn't be
There's
a
the
14.
modifier.
Yeah,
Well,
so
that's
so you rolled basically the same thing. It's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, too much going on. I mean,
Yep.
understandable. You can't try and figure out what's going on with this guy. But he just kind of muscles you over, Leggett, and he says,
Yeah, I let
"You
him.
should probably try and fight. I can't do anything versus those things."
Swap with me.
You ask me to swap with you?
Yeah, I'm saying swap if you want to.
All right. So I'd probably climb over Trick, because you're just sitting, Trix. You're just sitting
I'm
right
just
there,
like
right?
this, like.
Just kind of like hugging her knees, rocking back and
Okay.
forth.
Yeah.
While I'm like climbing over you, I kind of put my hand on your shoulder, like, "Are you okay?"
Do I look okay?
She's still purplish.
Yeah.
Like,
She's
It's
not
gonna be
coughing
all
anymore.
right.
Is this affecting me in any way? The
She's-
purple thing?
she's
Am
not
I getting,
coughing
like,
anymore.
Tired? Am I?
No.
Not at all. My skin's just purple.
It's kind of spreading. It looks like it's spread up from like underneath your shirt, like up across your chin.
Oh, that's so cool. Okay.
but yeah, just like, it's gonna be okay. And I'm attempting to comfort or support before I move past.
Okay, give it a try. I don't suppose you have influence over tricks or anything, do you?
I do, actually.
Are you going to use any of that influence?
No, I am not.
Okay.
Because I'm not necessarily trying to get her to act. That is a 7 on comfort or support.
Okay. They hear you. They mark potential, clear a condition, or shift labels if they open up to you. So, you get to mark potential, clear a condition, or clear a condition tricks.
I'm gonna mark potential.
Okay.
Very like big comfort, honestly.
Yeah.
It's a
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just
Thank you. I just don't know what's happening, and
Talking to your mic, Theo.
just give me just give me a minute or two. Just give me a minute or two.
all right. And I kind of like do one of the put the window down, attempt to climb up and out without opening the door, so that it's not flailing wildly.
Yeah, passenger one's broken. I elbowed it, so.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So then I can
You just
easily
climb
get
out the
through.
window.
Yeah, I climb out the window and like get
Yeah,
in.
I'm gonna go down on the front windshield and then swing in after. him
Okay.
after. Like
You
like on
climb down to the
passenger
front
side. Yeah.
windshield. There is a drone that's hovering near the front.
Is it in range of me?
It is definitely in range of you. It follows
I'd
you
rather-
down, basically.
Try and kick the shit out of this thing then if I see it coming close.
Okay. Go ahead and directly engage a threat.
Come on, boss!
That's a 10. Okay, go ahead. Pick 2.
Oh, all right. I would like to create an opportunity for my allies.
Okay.
And I would like to. Oh, sorry.
How would you like to do that?
very obviously by clearing the drone out of the way, but hopefully by clearing this, that maybe makes the next little bit easier to navigate.
I don't think you can clear the drone.
No, because I want to baseball bat this thing with my sword out of the way.
You can do that, but it's not going to just blow up.
Okay, yeah, I just meant like hopefully getting it away from the car means the next little bit is easier. That's the opportunity that I'm hoping for.
You're trying to knock it away,
like,
not necessarily blow it
knock
up.
it away, make it easier for him to
What's
drive.
your other one?
Okay.
And impress, surprise, or frighten, and that's I want to take the sword and I just want to
Okay.
smack it out.
When you hit it with your sword, take a powerful blow, please. That's a 9. Okay.
Oh, Jesus.
When you take a powerful blow on a 7 to 9, you choose one. You lash out verbally. You give ground. Or you struggle past the pain.
Oh.
You do knock it out of the way. It just gives you a good zap, though, in the process.
I am going to lash out verbally and take advantage of my influence to inflict a condition on Trix.
Okay.
I feel like this a moment is
So you
bat
take-
it out and then
so
I'm just
you're-
staring directly into the cab and she's there.
Oh my God.
So you're taking one condition,
Yeah.
Achilles, and Trix, you're going to take another condition.
Oh my.
Oh.
All right, babe.
Hey.
So if we like make eye contact, I want to be. Can you do something?
Yeah, go ahead and put either the insecure or the hopeless
I
condition
did
on
insecure.
yourself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how many conditions do you have?
3.
Oh. Okay.
That was the last one. She just passes out.
I thought Jay just maxed her out. I'm like, what in the fuck? Okay.
So
Still got 2 more.
you see the drone kind of like sort of spin out of the way. The 2 of them are still up there, Leggett and Ra. What are you guys doing?
I'm defending the truck. We'll continue to defend this truck until we're out of harm's way.
I'll probably like as I see you like. So what is your stance? Like what is your body language right now?
Me?
Like do I see? Because I just got up here. I don't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, like I am hunched down basically. I've got my back claws are completely like dug into the top of the cab, and I've got one hand, and I'm using the other one to like bat and knock the drones out of the sky as they approach, or grab them and crush them.
So Ra's
Okay.
kind of trying to swat these things.
Yeah.
Her toes are just kind of like
Yeah.
dunk into the roof of the cab.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'm like huge, right? I'm like
Yeah,
7.5 feet tall or some crazy
Absolutely.
crap. So I'm like taking up a lot of space. Just be careful.
Okay. Yeah, so I think I want to extend out my extraordinary senses. And I look at you while you're hunched, like, follow my lead. You can hit them. And I try to extend my senses out to kind of anticipate where they're going to blast to lead her where to attack.
Okay. Go ahead and assess the situation, please, Leggett.
Okay. All right. That'd be great to have a bus. That is a 5.
That's a 5. Okay.
Holy shit.
So you try and yell things out to Ra, but she's concentrating really hard, and you just kind of confuse her a little bit. Ra, go ahead and try and defend someone, but take a -1 to your roll, please.
Full hit, 11.
It's 11 still. Good job.
Good.
Okay. So, basically swatting away at these things, you basically connect with them, but you don't actually get to destroy them as you're swatting them away from the truck. But you can add a team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
We've got only one in the pool right now.
There's one in the pool, yes.
Yeah, add another one.
Okay. 2
Good
team
job.
points. You can hear Depth yell from inside the cab. He says, "Would be great if you could get rid of those things. Try harder."
How?
Oh,
He's
man.
standing on top of it, surfing.
I
on
just
like a
reach
skateboard.
down and I smash that windshield a bit, like just to crack that windshield. Like, fuck this dude.
Damn.
The truck
Right
starts
in
to
front of me.
swerve.
I'm on the front of the car, like,
Oh God.
Like,
Okay. Go ahead and let's see. Directly engage a threat, please, Achilles.
Listen, guys, if I roll high enough,
Sorry, it's what I would have done. I feel like I'm the only one that does anything on these
A
missions.
10.
Okay.
Hey!
Yeah.
excuse you.
So you get to resist or avoid their blows, take something from them, create an opportunity for your allies, impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Can I jump on Ra's hand here, which is impress, surprise, or frighten, and go up while she's doing it and create an opportunity for my allies? a la
Okay.
Ra?
Absolutely. I think you unintentionally
I'm just gonna,
fastball special this.
And
Um,
then just-
Yeah, Ra, you kind of like accidentally propel Achilles like into the air.
Yeah.
Ah! You hear Achilles like scream as he gets launched into the air. You see him go high flying, and he totally like smacks one of these drones again. Achilles, take a powerful blow.
Oh no!
Fuck.
Oh, I forgot I had to mark a condition. Okay, and take a powerful blow.
Roll low, please. Oh, thank God.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
You just kind of like grit your teeth.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like there's like a little bit of a taser kind of effect, but maybe it didn't have enough juice to get you. Maybe it just fired a blast, so the drone doesn't really do any damage on a 6, we'll say. Okay, yeah, the drones are still
grunt in
moving.
approval at
I
this
still
heroic.
take another condition, right?
What's that?
I still take another condition, right?
Well, you succeeded, right?
You succeeded, so we're gonna say no.
It's
Okay.
You
You're
anything 7 or plus, you're gonna take at least one condition.
Oh,
But you
okay.
got a 6, so you take none.
Oh man, that rule seems so much less like ball busting.
No.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Okay.
please. You guys haven't even gotten unconscious yet.
I know. I
We're,
just thought it was
we're
like
6 episodes in, or 6 or
I'm
7.
almost there.
You know, like, it was like if we took the powerful blow, we automatically took the condition, and I was
You
like,
will,
oh,
7
God.
plus. You automatically
Yeah,
take a
yeah.
condition.
I just thought it was if we made the roll.
Yeah.
It was
cool.
so it's
Okay.
like a up, back down onto the truck.
Okay.
Great.
Yeah, and I don't think you land on the windshield again. I think you land on top. Because
Okay.
Ra like threw you up, so you probably fell back a little
I'm,
bit.
like, back
Now
on the
you're
cab.
on top of the trailer.
Or the trailer. Yeah,
You're on the
like,
trailer. Like Ra and Leggett, you see Achilles like land on the fucking trailer.
just
He's
lying on
like
my back, like
scrabbling a little bit.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna put my
I'll reach out
hands
to help
down.
him back up off of
Yes.
that dangerous part of the fucking truck. Because
Well-
that's where all the power things are.
Was gonna stab in, but I will not. Yeah.
How close is there only one left?
No,
One
there's
drone?
3 drones still. There's still
Oh,
3
okay,
drones.
he's hurt them, but they haven't exploded. Got it.
Correct.
I've killed one.
You
I
killed
crushed
one. There
Yeah.
were
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
You got one of them.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, just figuring that out. How close are they?
They're flying so fucking fast. They're just like flying all around at ridiculous speeds. They're staying in range to hit you. It seems like their range effectively is about like 10 feet away from the truck.
Okay, the reason I was asking is because I'll have to unleash my powers to use my energy gauntlets at that range. That's why I was checking. what
Unleash
I
your
needed.
powers. Fire away.
Okay, I will. All right. Come on, gauntlets. Let's do this. Give me a bus. That is an 11 full hit.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
Oh,
The fucking dubstep gauntlet fires away. Blast. Hits the drone solid. Maybe you're like staring around and your senses just for a second predict the path of where the drone's gonna be, and you fucking fire where it's going to be. You see the drone just kind of like move and actually land in line with the blast from your energy gauntlet. It flashes white and blasts apart. Another one's down. What are you doing, Ra?
I'm gonna defend still. Try to wait till they get close and try to crush one.
All right, give me another defend, please.
10 full hit.
Another 10. Okay.
girl.
So
There we go.
Killing it.
you got Leggett and you got Achilles up here. Okay? You are trying to defend whom? You can't cover both.
This is really shitty. I was actually trying to get it out of the way of the driver.
Okie
I'm trying to
doke.
get the truck
Leggett
out of
is
the way.
closest
so-
to you. I'm going to say
Okay.
that you're able to defend Leggett in this case.
Okay.
You hit one of the drones.
Yes!
Blasts apart. However, there's one by Achilles. Blasts you, Achilles. Take a powerful blow.
Oh, baby. Come on. Roll low.
Real low, real low, real low. Come on.
Doing it all night. Let's keep it up.
Shit! 11! Run!
So you automatically...
Team point that. I want to team point that to 10.
If we can team point down,
Still up. Well,
I would help too then.
We
Hold
can
on.
Because I put 2
I don't know
of
if we
the-
can.
I put 2 points in here. I thought we
You
could.
did. You absolutely did. I don't know if we can negative it though. That's the only kicker.
What the
If we
hell? We'll
could.
say yes.
All right.
Hey!
I will absolutely help with that.
All right.
Okay, how are you helping?
Okay.
So you knocked the thing out of my way. I'd
Yep.
probably do kind of one of those slide under your arm after you do this.
Yeah, and I'll
And-
push you because I can't defend him, so I'll help you
Absolutely.
get further. Yeah.
If I can roll defend for him, I would love to do that in a part of this.
You can't.
Great, that's
You're
fine.
just
I'll try to,
lowering.
like-
You're turning this into a 9 right now using both of
Perfect.
your team points.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
I'll say
I'm
you can
sliding
maybe
under
get
and
another
trying to,
shot
like-
off.
Okay.
Yeah, you get another shot off towards this thing. You miss. However, the blow, the shot that this thing takes at Achilles is a little bit off. Doesn't hit him square like in his chest or something. Achilles, you still take the powerful blow, but now it's a 9 instead of an 11.
Okay.
So, lash out verbally, give ground, struggle past the pain.
I will struggle past the pain.
Okay, 2 conditions.
Yep. Guilty.
Jesus.
Sure.
Good job, Ra.
Thanks, guys.
Holy fuck.
I'm probably like curled up right now.
Yeah. Get in the cab.
The
I
drone
yelled at you.
has just
Okay.
basically, you see the last shot that we see is Leggett blasting out with his gauntlet.
So there's one drone left.
No, the drones are gone
That's it.
now.
Okay.
That was the
Oh,
last one.
Jesus.
Drones are gone.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Get on in.
Yeah, if I have time here within the scene, I'll just kind of like crawl across the top of this
I
truck
will help you.
and go in.
I
I'm just-
like crouch and
I'm
stay
like,
up.
I'm okay. Just gonna duck in.
Yeah.
Get
I
in the
crouch and
truck.
I stay on top with you.
Okay.
You get in the truck.
I think I'm sitting with like I'm in the bottom of like the leg space. My legs up on the thing now too. Okay.
I see him and I copy him.
Depth.
Just like scooch down.
Depth says, "What the hell's that?"
With what? Oh,
He looks.
up there? Oh, that's
He's looking
that's
like in the
Rob.
rear view mirror. No, that. He points behind him.
Oh, look, what is it?
You guys,
Just, like pull myself up.
are you guys? So are there people still on top of the truck?
Myself and Ra.
Ra,
Yeah, I can't fit in there.
Ra, you and
Yeah.
Leggett. staring back behind the truck, watching the last of the drones go down, you see this strange bubble of blackness start to spread out across the area where you were. Larger and larger, this bubble grows.
Do I see it now?
If you look in the rear view, yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, that's it. That's the explosion. We gotta go. We gotta drive.
Going
Go faster.
as fast as it goes.
Rock,
that
can you
black-
push?
Is that a black hole?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pop up like above the thing now in the sea. That's an explosion.
No. That's
No,
one
it's
of
an explosion. This is what I have my vision about.
that's a singularity.
So what?
And that's where we're going to end the session today.
Oh God.
Fucking
Damn
shit,
it.
man. What?
I want everyone to know I got so fucking insane into that when I like moved. I knocked my vape off of my desk and it shattered. So
Thanks, Whack.
Whack,
so
you done?
that's why I was like, oh God, all over the place the last like 10 minutes because I was like, what happened? Boom. Oh,
You done made us stressed, Whack.
fuck.
You made yourself stress. You guys
Oh, yeah.
said you wanted to go on a mission.
Oh
I did.
my.
I did
fuck.
want that.
I didn't
I
want to
did.
go to fucking Anxietyville.
Yeah, but who said it didn't matter if people died, huh? Because that wasn't me, Daniel. That was not me. I did not say
listen,
that.
I didn't. Daniel did not say that either.
Yeah, okay. Mouth.
Yeah. It's a good session, guys.
Fuck, man.
Why don't we go around the room and let's do some end of session stuff and shout outs to wrap things up. Via, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at the other reception stuff. Hi, I am Vio. I was playing Tricks today. You can usually find me over at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Vio. I play a bunch of variety, doing a lot of narrative games lately. And I have a team thing tomorrow with my Chill Zone team on my stream at 3 p.m. if you guys are interested in popping in. We're playing Clue. And Front Page on Tuesday with my other team, Team Catalyst. We're gonna play Worms on that one, so it's gonna be fun.
Someone's going to lose an eye.
Yeah.
I already lost two. Anyway. Yeah. I think I'm gonna actually grow away. I think I'm gonna grow away from the team because I feel like I was a little abandoned there when I was coughing up the smoke and everyone just dipped. So.
That seems fair.
Fair enough.
And I'm purple now, and it's your fault. So,
Okay, so you can shift one label up and another down.
Grow away from the team. Take influence away.
yeah. I take influence away.
Oh,
from
yeah,
someone.
my bad.
Yeah. Who has influence over me?
I do
I don't
already. I don't
Anymore.
know who else does.
Gone.
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 Oh, you take it from
Is it
me
gone
when
for
I
everyone or just
comforted
one
you.
person?
Just one.
Wow.
Your comfort
fair.
was shit.
You got potential.
Excuse you. I did that. You got
That's
potential.
like
No more
Plus
comfort
seven.
from me. No more comfort from me.
Sir, I'm having trouble motivating myself to get into battle. Just motivate yourself, forehead.
10 or nothing, Dan.
Oh yeah, you're not getting comforted from Leggett no more.
Good. It doesn't do anything anyway.
All right, don't level up. I don't care. No, yeah.
Thank you,
Please.
Vio.
Huh?
Purple
I
and
said
eventually
thank
bald.
you.
She's gonna be Thanos! Oh my god! Oh my god!
It's gonna be Wraith at the end of
Thanos!
Vio's
It's-
character's
they don't-
gonna turn into Wraith.
They don't die. They just all disappear.
Speaking of Thanos, PB,
Oh no. All right.
Oh,
Wow.
Hi.
Jesus.
Hi. I
Too
am
real, Whack.
Pumpkinberry. You can find me at Twitch and Twitter at Pumpkinberry. I am also here on Tuesdays for Darkfire and on Wednesdays for IGM Nocturne. You should totally check it out if you haven't already. I do other stuff on my channel, but who cares? Okay, for my for my end of session, I feel like it's important to note for those listening or following along with rule sets, the Innocent has some really cool things that happen when you start to mirror your future self or when you start to follow through. One of those things was they won a victory at an enormous cost to the world around them, which is what just happened. So I think as Ra is watching this blackness expand out and realizing that it's going to engulf this entire facility and that all she cared about was following orders and getting power cells, she's going to mark that, and one of her moves gets replaced.
Oh shit.
Defend someone is now replaced with aggressively defending a large group or area. I still roll plus savior, but on a hit I create an opportunity for myself to press an attack, and then I take +1 forward to pursue it. On a 10 plus, the collateral damage is minimal, but other than that, there's collateral damage there.
This is a step towards you turning into the
yes.
Yeah, no big deal.
Also,
shit.
everyone should know I picked those randomly. I had no idea that the victory that this was going to happen. So yeah, she just took a step towards her future. Like this was already laid out that she knew had happened.
My God.
Yeah. So that happened. And then I will do I feel like I gotta grow into the image of myself, obviously. There's no other option there. Like, yeah, watching this happen, I feel like
Yeah, right, Genova?
Yeah, I feel like it's like I didn't have a choice, or maybe I don't have a choice. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
So I'm sorry, you said you grew into yourself?
Yep, grew into an own image of myself. Yep.
Okay. And which labels are going up and which ones down? One up and one down.
I'm gonna do mundane down, and I think I'll put my freak up actually,
Okay.
because I think that makes me feel pretty shitty.
Okay. Absolutely. I agree with that.
Hey, you want to know what's accurate? How do I feel shitty about myself? I'm going to level up based on that.
Scraps. Goobers.
Speaking of feeling shitty.
Oh, wait. PB, did you say where people can find you and everything?
I mean, yeah.
Pumpkinberry.
She did.
I did.
mean,
I did.
yeah.
Okay.
She
I
did.
was like, you can find me here on the channel, and I do other bullshit, but who cares?
We care.
We care.
But you know what I
Everybody here
mean? Like,
cares.
oh, come on. You know
Don't
what I
forget to
mean.
check out PB's.
It's a lot. It's a lot for you guys to digest all the
Very
time.
Good.
You know where to fucking find me.
Yeah, just Google me. What's up, Pumpkinberry?
Goobers.
Hi.
Hi, buddy. How you doing?
I am Goobers515, a variety caster, currently going through Dark Souls 3. Right now, I have a yearly Dark Souls event. It is a big deal for my channel and community where we do death betting, and there's a whole bunch of crazy prizes for the people who win that. We are we're going through it. We're going through it. I actually beat the dancer with only 2 deaths, and I'm very happy about that. My first try. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy. But we're doing that. We're having a lot of fun with that. Other than that, I did want to mention, so Via's team has front page on Tuesdays for Catalyst, right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's Catalyst. So
Huh?
your team has front page for your Tuesday team event,
Saw
which is
Sonia. Yeah.
literally right before
I know.
our
It's
Tuesday show.
Twitch. Literally,
Wait, what
Twitch
time?
does the
Because I'm
whole
also on the
thing
front
No,
they
page
it's
on
offer
great.
us.
Tuesdays.
No, it's great.
I
It's
didn't-
great because we're right after you guys. We're on the front page as well.
Yeah, but it gets awkward if we choose the same game all of a sudden out of nowhere. So.
Wait a minute. What time is your front page slot? Because I'm also on the front page on
2
Tuesday.
p.m. 2 p.m. EST.
Wait, and you go for 2 hours?
No, wait, 3 p.m. EST. Sorry, 3 p.m. EST, and then we
Well,
go
there's
till 5.
multiple There's
Yeah.
like 7
Yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am also on the front page during that slot. Wicked!
Yep. And
We're
then
all on the front
we start at, oh God, it's later.
8.
8 Eastern, where we have like an
You
hour
guys
or two
literally
to start.
start like after us. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Well, that's
So
not this.
Tuesdays, a lot of fun, a lot of people you know on the front page. Anyway, yeah. So that's who I am. You can follow me at Goobers515 on Twitch, on Twitter, and Instagram if you want to see some of my art. There will be a lot of art
It's
stuff
so
happening.
good.
So
It's so
yeah.
good.
It's been too cold to do any art recently, but it's starting to warm up a little bit. So we'll finally get back and turn out some more art. As far as end of session stuff goes, I am absolutely growing away from the team. Absolutely growing away from the team.
Why
Fair
would that be?
Take influence away from another character.
Hey Dan, does your
Yeah.
shithead character have influence
Yeah.
over me?
You know he does.
Yeah, fucking get rid of it, asshole.
Yeah, all right, it's gone. Yeah. Yeah, all right. Whatever. I'm happy with that. I'm the happy character.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, okay. All right, bud. Biggest anime betrayal of 2019.
Yeah,
right
that
here.
was
Right
pretty
here.
intense.
Anyway, yeah. So thank you, Goobers. Did you say where you'd be people to find and stuff?
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Yes. Excellent.
Goobers 5. Yeah.
I can't keep track because like 12 people talk
Subscribe
simultaneously.
with Prime to Tablestory. Subscribe.
God
Subscribe
damn you,
with Prime. Subscribe. Prime.
Dan.
Subscribe.
Hi, I'm Domestic Dan. Subscribe. I play Leggett, the happy soldier of Aegis. I just used my moment of truth today, so I thought that might earn me some points with my teammates keeping them fucking alive, but
Not me.
apparently not.
Not me.
No, not you. You can find me at Domestic Dan everywhere. I'm going through basically 2 different games, Atlas RP and Metro Exodus. And Metro Exodus is right after this. I'll be jumping back to this. I'm killing the fucking fish. If you play Metro, I'm killing the fish. That's what I get to tell you about it.
It's a Wick game.
Kill the fish?
No, it has fishes.
Oh, it has fishing. Yeah, I'm going fishing. It's a Wick game.
It's a Wick game.
It is. Oh, I did not burn that moment of truth. I want to clarify that. We got out of the facility with no
Yeah.
problem.
Oh yeah.
That was not a burn. That was super worth it.
100%.
I would
I
I would also like to point out that you managed to get
We
power.
got power
Yeah.
cells.
You got
I
so
knew
many
power.
I
cells.
used it very well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
own that.
Yeah,
If-
you
I
did.
finished that
Absolutely.
mission. And there was no violence on the way out. We didn't
Yep.
hurt a single
Yep.
civilian until they exploded. We're not going to worry about that. We should
Nope.
probably worry about that. Well, it's probably fine. Maybe they got out because of the moment of truth. Anyway, I'm growing into my own image of myself. I thought about growing close to the team, but it seems like everyone is fucking upset and people were doubting me constantly based on, I don't know. I don't remember. That's the problem. I don't know what happened. I'm sure I did nothing wrong. Everything is fine. My mundane is going to go down. And my danger is going to go up. So I have a -1 mundane to -1 danger instead of a -2 danger. Because he is trying so damn hard to comfort people and it does not seem to be working. So.
What kind of leader are you anyway?
Jay!
My God.
I love you!
Hey, someone want Jay? Can you see the knife in my back? Would you mind pulling it out real quick?
Yeah, man.
Oh, you're the one who betrayed us.
Let me just look through this.
You don't know that.
Traitor.
How
Traitor.
to command in a unit. Hi guys, it's me, Achilles, the brand new leader of this superhero squad. Everybody trusts me, loves me because I'm bald and hates Leggett. I am going to grow.
You got a peach fuzz going on.
I know.
Yeah,
but
I was gonna say your hair's growing back, isn't it?
If inexpensive gamer can like
You're
have
a
peach
one.
fuzz,
You're a
and
one
still
on
be
the. You're a
and I'm
one on
bald.
the hair trimmer.
I don't know if he likes the bald or not. Gonna have to do some character growth meditation on that. I'm going into my own image of myself. He did not have any powers. Doesn't have any powers, but he still made do. Did some crazy cool stuff. Stayed alive. baseball batted a drone out of the air and still felt useful. So I'm taking Freak down, and I put Danger up by 1. And I also GM here on Thursdays. We were supposed to do that yesterday, but my landlord was like, "Hello, I'm selling your place," and I was like, "Ah!" And that was about 8 hours. So Vio's doing the streaming this week while I clean and while we house hunt. It's gonna be great. But on the 8th, I'm gonna play Path of Exile, brand new expansion.
Ooh.
And I've got some new mini games that I've made up for the stream. So. Make sure to use your moment of truth over on our Patreon and check it out. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Jay out. Oh, I did it. That was the best outro I've ever done.
That was actually
really
pretty damn
good.
solid.
That was actually so solid. That was really good.
Well done,
Use your
Jay.
moment of truth.
Well
Oh my
done.
God.
Tired right now, yeah.
Can we change one of the tiers on the Patreon to Moment of Truth?
Yes.
That's perfect. Yeah, we can definitely do that. That's a great one. Yeah. Excellent.
Good get, Jay.
Thank you. Maybe we'll do that as the patron one-shot one. That makes sense for the patron one-shot one. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for playing today. Thank you, chat, for watching. I am Wacksteven. I have been your GM of Doom. I have dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, chat. Much love to you. We appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for the fan fiction. Thanks for the fan art.
Thank you.
Thanks for being here. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for lurking. Whatever, man. Just thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Big thanks to Jay, Vio, Goobers, PB, and Dan for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys enjoyed the session today. We're ramping up the craziness on the show. It's happening. We're ramping it up. We're ramping it up. You know, I mean, I could only keep it like chill for a little while, and then I gotta just get it going. We gotta throw in the drama.
To change up the formula, and then you give us anxiety. Dan gets sad again.
I didn't get sad. I'm still happy. But that's the problem.
Jay still doesn't know what's going on.
The only emotion I feel is stress. I prefer sadness.
I don't even know, man.
See you guys next week.
Back out.
Have a great rest of your Friday. Good night, everybody. Peace out.
This is the greatest
wait.
Finale, Crash City finale tomorrow. Tomorrow, 2
Thank
p.m.
you.
Eastern, Crash City finale.
Crash City finale.
Right Twitch.tv/Tablestory.
Do it!
Tomorrow here on this channel, 2 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully we'll see you guys there for the finale. And yeah, make sure you follow all these wonderful people. And if you want to help support Tablestory, check out the Patreon. We'll hopefully see you guys tomorrow for the finale. Good night, everybody. Peace out.
We want you.